Who's got it better than us? Nobody! We are! Let's go! I got it! Let's go! We run! Expect crazy things to happen.
Welcome to the University of Loughborough. It's a beautiful summer's day here. August, this is England in August, but we're so excited to have you with us. Welcome to the show. We're going to be talking all things American football today as the NFL Academy UK take on the Edgewater Eagles, and this game is sponsored by EA Sports Madden 25. I'm very excited to be joined here first by my co-host Phoebe Schechter. How are you doing, Phoebe?
I'm doing great. I'm working on my arm strength today, holding this umbrella, but what a great opportunity being out here to see these two teams really compete.
And I'm also joined by Lamont Winston, who's the president of the NFL Academy UK. Great to have you with us.
Pleasure to be here as always.
So we want to talk a little bit about what's been happening in terms of NFL Academy and some camps that you were doing over the last few months, really, while the off-season. I know there isn't an off-season in NFL Academy, but tell us about some of those camps that took place over there in the States and how the guys did going out there.
Yeah, so we every year, part of our process to help these guys get to the next level is with us being over here in the UK, we take a cohort of young men, our best guys, and we take them over to America. We pick different regions, and then we'll do camps at various universities. It gives our guys an opportunity to meet coaches to see our players in real time, watch them compete, plus our young men get a chance to see what colleges are and the big universities are in America. We started out, we took them to Duke, North Carolina State, North Carolina, West Virginia, Virginia, Wake Forest, App State. They went to a lot of universities, Liberty University. So for us, it gives them an opportunity to see what the goal really looks like, okay? And then they hear from other coaches, American coaches, on what it takes to get there, what it takes to be there, and what it takes to get on the radar. Because remember, our guys are competing with a country full of other young men, lads who do this all the time. So they have to take advantage of every opportunity they get, and so we make sure we provide that for them.
We're going to have a look at the last time we were with you, Lamont. We played Erasmus Hall. Don't know whether you cast your mind back. We've got some highlights to show. Erasmus Hall against NFL Academy back at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Let's have a look.
Wow, gosh, that gets me so excited to watch you guys play again today. Look, tell us about that first practice you had back at Spurs. How incredible for these young men.
Yeah, it was very exciting. The Sunday before, the parents came to Loughborough University College. We went through the intake process. They said goodbye to their sons. Then the next day, we kind of got up, got on the bus, went to Tottenham Spurs, and what a great opportunity to open up your training camp in that place. And so, that's one of the benefits of coming to being at the academy. But yeah, it kicked it off. Let our new guys understand this is the NFL Academy UK. This is what we're about. Then our standard is our standard, and so obviously the Spurs Stadium is first class. So to be a part of that, that's pretty good.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was just incredible to see. And just talking to some of your athletes before the game, they were so excited about the opportunity to have this camp. They loved how tough it was, and you can see the mentality that you guys are instilling in them. So, and that's coming from, the rookies all the way through to the veterans that you have there.
Now, Lamont, it's back to business now, isn't it, with this Edgewater Eagles game you've got, and then you've got a series of games coming up. Edgewater Eagles, tell us a little bit about them and how they were selected as this first opponent for the NFL Academy today.
Well, they were selected through Chris Dorm, who's heads up all of our football development in his network, and they got on the phone and started talking. EA Sports jumped in. They're based in Orlando, so there was a natural fit. They jumped in and really began to kind of help make this thing happen financially and also with their resources. So our young men in there got a chance to get their profiles done, and I'm not that's not my thing, but it was a great experience. They're going to be in the game, so I'm pretty sure that they'll be in their dorm rooms, playing away, but fantastic, and to be able to do it against Edgewater, it was great. They're an outstanding club, extremely talented, well coached. They're a top 50 team in the United States, and that says something. Coming out of Florida, so good test, excellent test for us. We want to be with the best. These guys are the best. We want to get in that company. Yeah.
We malfunction, Lamont.
Yeah, it happens.
It's a hazard. We're live.
Yeah. But we want to be on that level. In order to get there, you got to be able to compete against teams like that.
All right, we're going to have a look at some VT, and we'll come straight back to you while I sort out my brolly.
We play fast here. We play smart here. Smart means we stay up. Fast means we run all the time. Before the ball's thrown, after the ball's thrown, if you hear me yelling finish, it's because your ass is too slow. This is the NFL Academy. We hold you to a different standard. My job is to eliminate average. Academy on the academy, 3, 1, 2, 3, academy! If you throw the ball to the other team, finish the play. If no one's open, finish the play. Don't run. Score a touchdown. The play is not over until the ball's in the end zone or a referee blows a whistle. Who's got it better than us?
Nobody.
We are. That's right.
It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back.
Welcome back to glorious University of Loughborough. We've let Lamont Winston go. He's just getting rained on, and then my brolly malfunctioned, so we just let him go. But let's talk a little bit about flag football. It's really exciting. Obviously, the game today is a kitted game, but flag football is really now becoming the big talking point because the 2028 LA Olympics is going to feature flag. Tell us about it, Phoebe.
Oh, hugely. Look, I mean, we just finished the Olympics this year, and to really put it into perspective, in 4 years' time, flag will be represented in those opening and closing ceremonies, obviously throughout the whole competition. And this has been something that's been building for years now. We look back to October 23 of last year where the decision was finally made to get it as an Olympic sport. But this has been going on for a long time. Whether you look at the work the NFL has done, IFAF as well, it's taken a lot of people to get it to this position. And just recently, having the NFL Flag Championships aired by ESPN, I mean, these are all huge stepping stones in getting the sport recognized.
Now, is it a completely different sport to kitted, or do you see it as like a gateway to play kitted, or is it the athletes getting to flag and then they just want to play flag?
I think you get a bit of both, really. You've got some people who start in flag and then make their way into kitted, or vice versa. I mean, a bunch of the kids that are playing here today, we've got about 5 of our GB youth flag players playing in this NFL Academy game, which is huge because ultimately flag football is all about the fundamentals of the sport: catching, throwing, your defensive back work. So all the things that we're always preaching people to work on, well, here you've got flag where you get an opportunity almost every play to get your hands on the football. So it's really, it's mutually beneficial.
Now tell me the truth now, should I be betting on a GB gold flag in American football? Is that what I should be thinking about now? Are we that good? Could we be there or thereabouts?
We could be. I think the biggest thing is now, hey, we've got 4 years. We've got to put the right pieces in place to become successful, right? We've done a great job as our European championships only last year, but we need to start acting like professionals, and that's ultimately the biggest thing, right? So whether you're looking at strength and conditioning, nutrition, all of that all plays a key role into it. And developing our coaches in flag. So constantly finding ways to be upskilling ourselves and getting more experience in watching the game because it's so fast and so exciting.
And you'll be right there at the heart of the action, will you, Phoebe, as part of that squad?
I hope so. Whether as a coach or as a player, it would be an absolute honor to be able to represent my country in the first ever Olympic Games. And, I think when I found out that it was going to become an Olympic sport, that's a dream come true for absolutely anybody. So, yes, I would love to be a part of that, and I'd love to see some of our youth players here today playing for the Academy really being on that starting squad for the GB men.
Amazing, something to watch, and if you're thinking about getting into American football, you're watching this, now's the time to get in contact with your local flag club or indeed your local kiddie club and get involved in this great game that we love. Let's turn our attention to the game today. And we're going to go straight to a VT first, and then we'll come back and talk about the game at hand.
It's our turn.
Wow, what a great promo from the NFL. Let's turn our attention now to the NFL Academy and the Edgewater Eagles. This is going to be a heck of a matchup. I mean, we've covered these games before. We've covered a lot of them, Phoebe, over the time that we've been looking at the NFL Academy. But this one, I mean, this team, Edgewater Eagles, they're looking at a state championship themselves. It's going to be a serious matchup, right?
Absolutely, and we heard Lamont Wilson talking before about this is a top 50 team, right? So the level, considering in the U.S. how many high schools there are. But looking at their offensive line, I mean, their left tackle's already gotten an offer to Miami. So you've got some size, you've got the ability, you've got the experience, but we've got the NFL Academy kids. And these guys come from a multitude of backgrounds, different sports all over the country. And they've done a fantastic job, with Coach Steve and Lamont and Chris Durham taking over this program. They have gone from strength to strength.
Now, the weather today is awful. These guys coming over from Florida.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's typical British summer, right? But they've come over from Florida. Do you think the weather will be impacting them today?
It's a really good point, right? Because actually, I would say this would only be benefiting the NFL Academy side, just because we're used to this weather. What's a little wind, a little rain, a little broken umbrella? But honestly, in Florida, you get torrential downpours all the time. So 15 minutes of being soaked. So they probably will have been doing their ball drills with soaking them in water before coming out to a place like us in beautiful sunny England. But you know what? I think that this is only going to benefit us. And the Academy kids are ready for this. We saw them catching punts earlier on. This is what we do over here. This is our superpower, I'd say.
Absolutely. Well, let's hear from Steve Hagan, the NFL Academy head coach. I'm here with head coach of the NFL Academy, Coach Steve Hagan. Coach, great to speak to you. How are you doing?
Great. I feel like we were just here, a couple minutes ago, but it's been a full year, so it's so fun to get back out here.
It was back in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium the last time we spoke, that big win over Erasmus Hall, I believe. Yeah. So, yeah, nearly a full year. What's been happening for you over the off-season? I know you say there's no off-season, but in terms of the kids and turnover of the kids coming through the academy, give us a quick idea of how the season's been for you.
Yeah, there really is no off-season here because we not only recruit kids in, but we got to help them get recruited out. And so there's a constant flow of kids. And so we're recruiting kids into the academy, recruiting kids out of the academy to help them get to America and play football. So we had a big year this year in all regards. So we brought in 34 new players. A whole bunch went out to America. About 12 went out to America to play. So there's always transition here.
And what are those camp experiences like when the kids go out to those camps in America? Tell us a little bit about how that really operates. And do you take the whole squad out, or is it just a select few?
We only take a select few out. We can't take our whole squad, budget reasons, but just take the guys that we think have a chance to play in America. And then we take them to all the different universities out there that we can. So we went through North Carolina and Virginia. So this summer in June, we went to North Carolina State, Duke, Virginia Tech, Liberty, App State, Wake Forest, Davidson. I mean, we were rolling. So we have to do that so they get exposure. We have to play American teams like the one that just showed up over my shoulder, so they get respect and they get exposure.
And I saw you hanging out at the Carolina Panthers NFL Stadium as well, so you're growing links even more with those NFL teams?
Absolutely. Anytime, we're the NFL Academy, so anytime we get an opportunity to hang out with an NFL team, we're going to take it. And it'd be like us looking over the fence at our future, right? And that's what we want to do.
And how's recruitment been for you during this time of the off season? I'm going to call it. I know it's not the off season, but in terms of recruitment, has it been good? Where have you found, the gems this year?
Yeah, I think it's been good. We're going to find out here in about 30 minutes. So you never know until the lights go on. We've found some good players, but they still got to be taught this sport. And we've only had 3 weeks to teach them this sport, and so we got to really get them going. And we're playing a really good football team tonight.
Yeah, let's turn our attention to the Edgewater Eagles coming over from Florida, and they want to be state champions. Like, this is the season, and they're starting it here. So a big challenge for you guys, do you think?
Every game for us is a big challenge, and we take every game seriously. And these guys are real good, and they're very well coached. So we're excited to see where we match up. And I don't know what's going to happen, but that's exciting.
Well, I look forward to the game. Coach, so great to speak to you again, and well, good luck today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Great to hear from Coach Steve Hagan. As Phoebe and I work on our brolly technique, we're going to send you to the next interview, which is with Coach Cameron Duke from Edgewater. I'm here with the head coach of Edgewater Eagles, head coach Cameron Duke. It's great to see you in the UK. Welcome.
Oh man, thank you. We're glad to be here and excited about tonight.
And how are you enjoying the British summer? This is the heart of our summer. I know you come over here from Florida. Were you expecting weather like this to start?
This is like winter for us. This has been great. It's been great weather, no humidity, a little bit cooler in the mornings, night. So we're blessed.
Now, when did you arrive, and what have you been doing here in the UK since you've been here?
Yeah, we got in Saturday morning, and that was a whole day of travel and did some stuff football-wise, did a run-through practice. Kind of got acclimated to the university and where we were staying, and then Sunday we spent a whole day in London, and that was awesome, and what a great city, and did all the sights and all that with our entire team. And then Monday we actually went into the home of Robin Hood, Nottingham. I just had to think, and that was a great. I went and saw a castle there and did some historical sightseeing, and really cool city. Tuesday we had a free day in the afternoon. We did all football in the morning, weight training, practice, all that. Usually by 12:30 each day we were done. With the football aspect, and then there was different things we did in the afternoon. Tuesday, if I came to the UK, me and a few coaches had to play where the birthplace of golf took place. So we got a chance to play just 9 holes here while the kids did some other things. Wednesday, we went up and partnered with a local organization called Samaritan's Purse. Yeah. Did a community service project. That was powerful. It was awesome. That was just right down the road. What a great organization to go and help serve that community. And then that was yesterday, and here we are game day. So a lot of football prep, a lot of weight training, film study, all that done in the morning early. And then in the afternoon, got a chance to enjoy the country, and it's been a great trip.
Great, sounds amazing. Robin Hood and golf and all sorts of things. It sounds incredible. What a trip. And I know there's been a long journey to get here. You've had to fundraise to get money, over $230,000, I think, to actually get here to the UK. So it's been a long journey getting here. Tell us about that journey.
Yeah, it was. There's so many people that have helped made this journey possible for our team that we're so grateful for. And I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody, but EA Sports has been huge in helping us make this trip happen. And we're so grateful for them. The Greater Orlando Sports Commission organization in Orlando that has really helped with the fundraising efforts. Florida Citrus Sports back home in Orlando was another one, Central Florida organization that came to the table to help us raise money. Florida Blue Foundation, Advent Health, 2 incredible partners that again partnered with this program and this opportunity for our players to be here. McCoy Federal Credit Union back home was another incredible group that stepped up, and then Greenberg Trowler Law Firm late in the game came and with a generous gift to help again make this happen. So we're grateful. So many incredible organizations have stepped up, and our community, our Edgewater community, have helped make this possible.
Fantastic. Now, turning our attention to the game today, and tell us a little bit about Edgewater Eagles, because you're looking for a state championship this year. This is a very serious team coming over to play the academy. So tell us about your league back in Florida, and what you're trying to accomplish this year.
Yeah, we've this will be my 8th year at Edgewater, and we've had some really successful teams. We played in 2 state titles in the last 7 years, and had it back-to-back last 2 years. We've had undefeated regular seasons in Florida in a really difficult classification. We made some deep playoff runs, but haven't won a state championship. And of course, if you're playing this game, you're trying to win championships. So that is a goal of ours, and so this is going to be a great test for us early in the year, our preseason, our first game, to see an incredible, talented NFL Academy team. It'll be a great measuring stick of what we're doing well, but also areas we know we have to improve for us to go reach our ultimate goal.
Now, there are some great athletes on your team and some kids that have actually secured Div 1 school offers already, but who should we be looking out for particularly today?
Well, we're excited. We got a lot of new starters this year that you'll probably hopefully see and playing really well. Our safety, Jatorian Mack, is going to Appalachian State. Our left tackle, Jaden Wilkerson, is going to University of Miami. We have a bunch of players that are our receiver, Samaj Slimming, is going to Boston College. We have another receiver going to Florida International University. So, and a bunch of others that have legitimate collegiate offers, and we're going to be playing a team that has the same, right? So it's going to be a great test for us to play another program with players that are going to be playing not only at a high level in high school, but have the opportunity to play big-time ball in college after this.
Coach Duke, we're so excited to see you on the field later tonight. Thank you ever so much for the interview, and good luck for the game.
Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Ready, set, I'm already gone. On the way to $1 million. Grind hard, put the city on. Word, no. To the top, yeah. Go, to the top, go, to the top, go, to the top, go, until I drop. I never stop.
Welcome up to the booth, everyone. An exciting game ahead. My name is Carl Walkinshaw, and I'm joined today by ex-NFL Academy quarterback Sam Fenton. How you doing, Sam?
Hi, Carl. Yeah, thanks for having me. And it's going to be a great game here today. Unfortunate about the weather, but I'm looking forward to this game. 2 great teams, and excited to see what happens.
So the Floridians are on the field there. It looks like you can see the coin toss. There is a referee who will be refereeing today, Brian, and it looks like the Academy are going to receive this ball. You saw Justice Seelig, the running back, the NFL Academy number 0 there, showing that it looks like the Academy are going to take the ball first in this one, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Justice is definitely one to watch here. He's going to be a key part of this offense, and excited to see what he's going to do.
You can also see starting quarterback for the NFL Academy, who's from Austria, Mikey Zabo, number 3 there on the screen. He'll be making his first ever start in the NFL Academy. How's that going to feel as a starting quarterback, Sam?
I feel like it's definitely an honour. I feel like he's got to step into big shoes. Like he's had past quarterbacks like Jack Troney step up for him, and I feel like he's going to do a great job. I've been seeing him pre-practice, and he's been doing a great job throwing, stepping up in the pocket, and throwing in this rain. So excited to see what he does.
There's Coach Steve Hagan and the NFL Academy gathering on the sideline. Of course, they don't know how their team is even going to look. This is the first test for them coming out against opposition, and it's against a hell of a team. Edgewater are, they're going for that state championship back in Florida, so that they're going to come out with a lot of energy.
Definitely, yeah. They're going to be playing fast. They're going to be playing with a lot of speed. So the Academy have just got to basically match that and top it pretty much. They're going to have a good chance of winning this game, and let's see what happens.
Now, we're going to have a lot of fun in this game because this game is sponsored by EA Sports Madden 25. And we've actually got some Madden ratings for the actual players on the field, which we're going to be sharing with you as we go through the game, because they've actually undergone the same tests as the NFL stars and the college stars do for those EA Sports games. So that's going to be fun, right?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be fun. It's going to be exciting to see what Madden ratings they have, and definitely to see if they prove they're right.
Back up!
So just getting ready to kick off there. You can see the ball on the tee. It's windy today. It's wet. Hey, it's a typical British summer day, right? It's buckets coming down.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think it's going to impact Florida? Not used to this weather, or both teams playing on the same park, just get on with it?
I feel like definitely this is just a normal summer's day for these NFL Academy boys. So I definitely feel like they're going to have the upper hand here. But once again, it's going to be a great matchup. Both two great teams. I know it rains a lot in Florida, but it's more humid. But definitely, it's going to be an exciting matchup to see.
Now, what do you see as the kind of starting game plan for the NFL Academy coming into this one? I know that you've maybe been a little bit behind the scenes in terms of what we might see from the NFL Academy. Give us a flavour of what you think they're going to try and come out and do.
Yeah, so definitely I feel like for the first 20, 30 plays, I feel like they're going to definitely execute and try to establish the run game here, especially in this weather. Like they got to get dominant on the line, be physical, and make sure they get the ball to their key players, especially Eustace. Watch out for number 0, because I feel like he's going to be getting the ball a lot.
So some of the stars for this NFL Academy team, obviously every year they go on to get Div 1 offers, and they get to play in the European League of Football, they get to play in Div 1 schools, in Div 2 schools, all over the US, but all over Europe as well. So you're constantly dealing with that turnover of players. How does that impact putting together a team?
I feel like it's all down to Coach Steve Hagan. I feel like with his motto and with his values and stuff here, I feel like they're doing a great job at keeping the players basically grounded and make sure they're going to be making plays on the field and playing fast and playing strong.
This is one of the first of 4 games that the NFL Academy have in their 2024-25 schedule. So they start out here, August 15th. Here we are, Edgewater Eagles at Loughborough. And then next week, they're going to be playing in the Nike Kickoff Classic at Renado Field in Oregon to fly out to play the Macedon Tigers, which will be a massive game for them and a massive challenge. They have to travel to the States to do that. Following that, we're back at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which is going to be incredible. And they're playing the De La Salle Spartans. We'll come back to talk a little bit more about those games. We're waiting to get this one underway. Still waiting on the weather and still waiting on that tee. What do you think the big challenges are for the NFL when they go out to play, in Oregon? Did you ever get a chance to play internationally like that, travel and play with the squad?
I never got to play it in America, but definitely in Europe, and I feel like it holds the same consistencies where you have to be focused, be a full team, and make sure you're going to be ready to make the plays on the big stage and make sure you deliver for your teammates and for yourself.
We are ready to kick off here at the University of Loughborough. Edgewater Eagles, after a short delay, will kick off to the NFL Academy. Jonas Kanyanga kicks this one off, picked up at the 20. Coming out now with some blockers in front and taken down at the 28-yard line, which is where the NFL Academy will take over. That's the running of Jamil Seka on the return. Decent return there, Sam.
Yeah, definitely a decent return. That's the way to start the game. You want to be starting, accelerating, pushing that ball forward, moving it up the field, and I feel like they've definitely done a good job there.
Here come the NFL Academy, led by Mikey Zabo, their quarterback, number 3 there, and a familiar figure, Justice Seelig, in the backfield. So some consistency in the backfield as Dominic Tietz, the returning tight end, goes in motion to the bottom of your screen. They'll hand it off to Seelig, and he's shut down quickly by this Edgewater defense, bringing a lot of energy on first down.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the 99 there made a great play, and I feel like NFL Academy have definitely got to step up, and I feel like they're going to deliver here now. Academy
going fast, no huddle, twins to the bottom. Zabo will go that way, caught, and then an immediate tackle. Tackle was made by Carlo Troney for Edgewater. Reception picked up by Matthew Canardi, who scored at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and he's still with the academy, gets his first reception on the board. Trips to the bottom now on third down, third and a long 6. Zabo slows it down, getting the audibles in from the coaches on the sideline. Blitz from Edgewater, Zabo, nice and calm in the pocket, but trying to get Tietz through the ball behind him. So, says it's on me. Tietz says, that's on me, coach. So on their opening possession, Sam, looks like the academy are going to go 3 and out and punt.
Yeah, definitely. It's not the way you want to start, but I feel like just getting those first couple of plays into the drive and just getting comfortable and getting set, that's all you really want, to be fair. And I feel like they'll be more comfortable coming into the second drive.
Punt is up. High kick, takes a bounce, no return. Now still going. The NFL Academy finally down it a little bit early, you might say, but that's, you feel like you could have let that ball roll a little bit further.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely those first game nerves. You're just getting back into it, but I feel like definitely you could have let it a bit run, but it's a great punt by Bobby there, and it was definitely a way to move the field and flip it.
Turns out to be a good punt by number 17, Bobby Bridges, I believe, and that will get Edgewater coming out with their starting quarterback. We look forward to seeing what he can do. So here come the Edgewater offense for the first time. Handoff up the middle. Good strong defense at the heart of that line, but it's a good drive starter as well. Picks up 3.
That's a great play there, great way to stop the run, and I feel like they just got to keep on doing that and make sure they don't move the chains there.
So Emmanuel Carter, number 2, is the starting quarterback for Edgewater, and the run there was from Julian Prime. Carter will swing it out to the flat. A reception made, good block on the edge as well. Then the defense arrived. Good pickup of about 6. Reception made by Brandon Paul.
Yeah, it was definitely a good play by Carter, that Emmanuel there. He was definitely able to make the throw on the run, and it was definitely a good pass and completion. Get almost the first down, and yeah, let's see what they do.
Carter Emmanuel has multiple Div 1 offers as he comes to shotgun at this third and a long 3. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Carter Emmanuel will hand it off left-hand side. That's some good defense. They will have enough for the first down. That's Joshua Perry with the run off the left-hand side. Tackle was made by Sergio Vainio.
That's a great tackle there. Great way to make sure he stops and gets down, and it was just great tackling and execution.
Looked like he might have a bit more off that left-hand side, but it's a fresh set for Edgewater, looking handy on offense. Emmanuel Carter will complete another one to the flat, and this will pick up a gain of 4. Joshua Perry, the running back, out of the backfield on first down. Nice, quick hitting passes, nothing too deep so far from Edgewater.
Yeah, I feel like they're just getting settled here. It's definitely good drive starters. They're just making small, simple passes to make sure they're moving the ball and getting them moving the chains. That's all ultimately what they've got to do.
There's that big left tackle, Jaden Wilkerson, number 73, who's committed to the University of Miami. He's definitely one to watch. They'll run behind him on that left-hand side again. Academy now trying to finds the edge, some good footwork, and that'll be first down close to the Academy half. That's Julian Prime again on the run.
Yeah, that's a great way to break a tackle on the outside zone stretch play there. They were just trying to stretch the field, and it worked, and they were able to break a tackle and make a big play.
So 1st and 10 at the Eagles 48-yard line, opening drive for the Eagles. Academy haven't found a way to get them off the field as yet. Handoff again. Nice move to the outside, just out of bounds, nearly broke it. Julian Prime again finding that left-hand side, and again they move the sticks, running behind that big tackle.
Yeah, it was definitely a great design run play. They had their right guard and right tackle put in there to the outside, and they were able to make the blocks and able to move the ball there. So it was a great run play, to be fair.
Into academy territory, there is head coach Cameron Duke of the Edgewater Eagles. Carter Emmanuel, this one will be handed off on an end around, finds the edge and now finds more, cutting back inside, finally scythed down. That's Sir Samaj Fleming, the wide receiver, all the way down to the 10-yard line of the NFL Academy. Some great running there, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. They ran a similar play before in this drive, and they were able to flip it on the reverse. And that's just a good football play. That was a great call by the coach, and it definitely paid off.
Just catching the defense going the other way. Julian Prime in the backfield with Emmanuel. Emmanuel will keep this one himself on a QB run up the middle. So Carter Emmanuel picking up 3 yards on first down.
Yeah, it was definitely a way by Carter there, just to get some hard yards and move the chains a bit.
Edgewater knocking on the door. They'll hand this one up the middle. Prime. Edge is a little bit closer.
Yeah, I feel like if the academy here, they've got to have the mindset of bend, not break, and they need to make sure that the Edgewater stay out the end zone here and have a good way to let their offense go, try to set the stone.
So a key early down, a key early third down as they try and punch it in, but the academy hold them out. Nice play on third down. In fact, it's gone into the end zone. Prime takes it in. Julian Prime with the opening score on the opening drive. It's a 1 yard run to Julian Prime, Sam. You called it.
Yeah, it was definitely a good run in there. They were able to break a tackle and get into the end zone, and ultimately that just shows this great ball play from him.
So Kinley Curvin will come on to try and kick it. The snap goes awry. Curvin now hurls it into the end zone and caught for 2 points. So Joshua Perry, the running back, smart enough to escape into the end zone and puts an additional 2 on the board after the muff snap. Great play from Curvin and from Perry.
Yeah, that's just a way to make a play when the play goes wrong, because that ball was way over him and he was able to stay calm under pressure and ultimately deliver a 2-point conversion there, and that's just a great football play.
Yeah, and they do practice that, don't they? You know, the fire play where you just have a running back break into the back of the end zone, so you know if something's gone wrong, you can immediately go to that, but well executed by Edgewater. This team looks really good, Sam.
Yeah, they definitely caught the academy off guard there, and I feel like they were sharp enough just to make sure they were alert enough as well to make sure to get in the end zone, and the academy unfortunately were caught off guard there, so it was unfortunate to see.
So the opening drive for Edgewater, they take it from their 28-yard line and they drive 72 yards all the way down the field and score on the NFL Academy. This is the 4th American team that the NFL Academy has played. They've won 3 of their previous encounters, lost 1. 2 of those wins they took against IMG, but also this is the first time they've played, you know, a team of this kind of pedigree that's looking at a state championship from such a big state as Florida as well.
Yeah, definitely. Florida is one of those states where you just know that ball players come from, so it's just definitely a tough place to play ball, so you create good football players, and this team is definitely showing that they've got some good football players.
So Kinley Curvin will kick it back to the NFL Academy to start their second possession. 8-0 ball game so far with 6:26 left in Q1. Edgewater taking an 8-0 lead. Picked up at the 6 and dropped. Now picked up at the 4. Out of bounds. Delivers a nice blow to go out of bounds. That's some good running from Seka Jamil on the kick return. And instead of taking a hit, he delivered one right on the sideline.
Yeah, that's a way to bounce back and deliver a statement after that first touchdown. He was definitely able to recover after that fumble there, and he was able to pick it up and make a play.
So the NFL Academy, the nerves should have gone now. They're on their home turf. Edgewater come out and show what they can do in their opening drive. Time for the academy to pay it back. Mikey Szabo, the Austrian quarterback, was playing junior football for the Vienna Vikings. Picked up by the NFL Academy. And now starting his first game for the team, number 3. Lots of preset motion. They'll hand it off up the middle. Good penetration by that defense. Maybe a pickup of 2 yards on the first down.
Yeah, it's definitely just hard running there. You can definitely see 77 there making a statement play at right tackle there, making a guy go 10 yards upfield. So it's good blocking there.
Nico Campos on the block for the academy, number 77. Second and 8. Good space to the right-hand side, cutting back, spinning out tackles. First down, NFL Academy. Isaac Fuller with the run.
That's definitely a way to make a play. He saw the vision upfield, was able to hit a gap, and definitely run up there and make a play and make a first down. I feel like that's what Academy need at this point, just to set the tone for this drive.
Here's the replay on the touchdown. This is the Edgewater Eagles touchdown on their opening drive. Barrels underneath for 2 yards out. Great running from Julian Prime to put them 8-0 up. Justice Seelig finds a right-hand side and more. Justice Seelig down the sideline. Can he outrun the Eagles all the way to the end zone? Seelig, touchdown Academy.
That is a way to make a play there. I told you Justice is a guy to watch, and he definitely delivered there. He set the tone for that Academy offense and was definitely there, and was able to beat a guy on the field at the last legs, and then was able to make a play and get in the end zone, and that's what you need.
Justice Seelig gets the NFL Academy right back into this game. Really had a breakout season last year, did Seelig, didn't he, Sam? And now he's just into that second year as a starting running back and showing what he can do, and you give him a little bit of daylight.
Definitely, yeah. He is one to watch in this field, and I guarantee we'll be saying his name a lot more this game.
Extra point is up. Extra point is good. So the Academy don't decide to go for 2. They pull within 1. Edgewater Eagles 8, NFL Academy 7. Here's the replay.
Yeah, look, that's this great decisive run in there. Was able to hit the gap on the outside and was able to get it in the end zone. And that's just playing fast, and he's just hunting for that end zone. And you can tell he wants it and is passionate about this. And that's just a great play.
There is Justice Seelig, German athlete. You can see they wear their flag on the back of the NFL Academy helmet. And he'll be happy with that. It's only his second run of the day, and he takes it all the way to the house.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like he's calmed his nerves now, and I feel like he's definitely gonna have some more.
Coach Steve Hagan, relieved to get that score on the board early. 5:09 left in Q1, so plenty of time left. 12-minute quarters for these two teams. Remember, Edgewater Eagles, a high school team, NFL Academy up to the age of 19. And then they have to move on, Sam, right, once they hit 19.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's definitely two similar teams and similar levels as well. You can see by the score here.
Kickoff after the Seelig touchdown will be taken at the 2-yard line, brought out of the end zone with some good speed to the right-hand side. Ball is out by the looks of things. No, it's not. It's down on the ground. So, Brandon Paul, the wide receiver, comes out for Edgewater. And NFL Academy fired up, and the momentum may be swung to them now.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's going to be a battle of that momentum, and I feel like whoever has that momentum in that last quarter is going to be ultimately going to decide this game. So I feel like it's definitely going to be a great game to watch.
Great Q1 so far. There's the NFL Academy lads on the sideline, led so well by Coach Steve Hagan, but so many other great coaches as well. Handoff, Edgewater trying to find the left-hand side. NFL Academy made some adjustments and get the trip. That tackle's made by Masash Arthur, who returns again for another year with the NFL Academy.
Yeah, Mesh is one of those guys on offense which I feel like we call on his name as well. He's moved in from outside linebacker to Mike to play for this game, so he's playing a new position, but he can still make him plays. He's a ball player.
Carter Emmanuel drops back, hits his man left-hand side in the flat. Good pickup. Tyson Carter on the reception for Edgewater.
Great tackle there. Great way to reduce the yak from the receiver there, and he was definitely able to make a tackle and make him to get down.
First down for the Eagles. At their own 40-yard line, the Eagles driving on their second possession. Emmanuel hands this one off the middle. Nice cut in the hole, and now it's to the races for Joshua Perry down the sideline. No one will catch him. To the house, Perry takes it for Edgewater. Wow, back-to-back long plays from both of these squads.
I feel like this is going to be a very high-scoring, very fun game to watch, so definitely stay tuned. But yeah, it was definitely a great play by the O-line there, running behind 73, making a pathway for the running back to find the gap and hit the lane, and he definitely delivered there and scored the touchdown.
So Joshua Perry gets one on the board. Julian Prime has scored for Edgewater, and now Joshua Perry gets on. We'll see if we can get you his Madden stats in a bit. Check out the speed down the sideline of both Seelig and Perry, showing great wheels.
Definitely, it'd be interesting to see the difference. It would, because I feel like they were both flying down that sideline, so we'll see what happens.
Kick is up. Kick is no good. So Edgewater, they have to settle for 14 on the board. Kick no good. Here's the run. And he's Joshua Perry, who breaks it up the middle and then to the left-hand side and outruns everybody.
Yeah, that play was all built around the O-line there. They get the credit for that play. They were able to move the guys on the line, and definitely that cutback block from 73 there was able to move some guys and create a lane ultimately for the running back to score.
So Edgewater with a one-score lead. 3:59 left in Q1. So I guess the defenses haven't shown up.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like they've got to wake up soon, and I feel like whoever does first will definitely ultimately decide who's going to win this game.
Sometimes it goes that way, doesn't it, where you get offenses that come out and they've got a set scripted number of plays that they're going to run, and they know they're going to run them, and they've drilled them really well. It takes a little bit of time for the defenses to come up to the same tempo.
Definitely. I feel like after the first quarter, coming into the start of the second quarter, I feel like we'll see an adjustment from both teams and be able to ultimately see how this game's going to be ended, because they're going to have to adjust and see what happens.
So Edgewater will kick it back. Kinley Kervin will kick it back to Jamil Saka. Looking for some space on the right-hand side. Finds a gap, makes a move and yanked out of bounds, but not before he gets to the 35-yard line. So a really good return on that kick.
Yeah, he's definitely coming quite vital on that kickoff. He's been able to making guys miss and getting upfield and pushing that drive forward, because ultimately he is making the offense start further up the field and less of them having to go.
First and 10 for the Academy, trying to answer back to quick hit and scores from the Edgewater Eagles.
Yeah, I feel like if the Academy are here, they're just trying to calm this game down and build a big drive to make an ultimate big statement.
Handoff, Seelig, left-hand side, finds a little bit of an edge, 3-yard pickup on first down.
Definitely a good play, outside zone there. He was able to stretch the field. Unfortunately, couldn't find the cutback lane to cut up field, but was able to make a couple yards, ultimately giving it an easier second down, more manageable.
So for these NFL Academy, these NFL ratings, we'll come back to that in a minute. Play action. Zabo goes deep downfield, overthrows everyone, trying to get the ball to Peter Martin. Incomplete.
Yeah, I feel like there was definitely a bit of a miscommunication there, because there was, I feel like Zabo was definitely trying to throw something else and unfortunately just wasn't able to connect. But because of the second down, more manageable, it's a bit more manageable third down now.
Third and short, 3rd and 3. Zabo did the right thing. He knows he can go deep on second down, as you said, Sam, and he can come back to this short third down. Actually, it's longer than I said, isn't it? It's a long 6 he's got. Zabo is the challenge. Twins to the bottom of the screen, rolls out to his right-hand side. Now he'll set his feet and he'll pick up a yard maybe, but took a blow as 2 defenders come in to make the tackle. Justin Edwards Jr. was the first one there to make the hit on Zabo.
Yeah, it was definitely a smart decision by him. He was able to see that there was no one downfield and was able to take care of the football, and ultimately that's what you need in a quarterback. You need him to be able to take care of the football and make sure he tries to move the ball. Unfortunately, he couldn't do it there, but it was still a positive play.
Bobby Bridges will punt for the Academy. This one is caught, fair caught. And we might have some afters in the middle of the field. NFL Academy and Edgewater getting into it. Flags have gone in. Shash Arthur, number 2, there. And they're pulling off Justin Edwards Jr. Getting fiery here in Loughborough.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's just the momentum building up, and I feel like everyone's just got high energy here, and I feel like ultimately that's what football's about. It's about the high energy. Unfortunately, it boiled over here, but it was great to see that both teams really care about this game.
2 flags down. We've got the Bafra crew down here. Thank you so much to them for coming down and officiating another NFL Academy game here in Loughborough. Spoke to Brian before the game, and he said he was really excited to be doing the NFL Academy games. Loves it when his name comes up to come down and referee these games. Steve Hagan there on the sideline, you can see just calming everyone down and just letting the whole team know what the consequences are. You've been in these situations. I mean, you just lose your head for a split second, right?
Yeah, I feel like definitely as a quarterback you just got to stay level-headed and you just got to keep on focused on the next play, but I feel like it definitely boiled over there, and I feel like they just got to calm their nerves. I feel like they're still in this game. They're still only 7 points behind now. They missed a field goal, so it's within their grasp to go score now and make it a 14-all ball game.
Everything to play for. Still 2:46 left in Q1. So what about this decision then from our refereeing crew? 2 flags went down. 2 flags went down, but they're taking a long time to talk this one over, and when that happens, often it can be a bad result for somebody. We're going to find out.
First foul.
So face masks against both teams.
Against Edgewater. The first 2 will cancel. First down.
Okay, so the first 2 cancelled out, those 2 face masks, and then there was a penalty against Edgewater to march the NFL Academy into some really good territory. So that's the way it goes when you get into it, Sam.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's definitely going to be a good, fun game to watch, and I feel like definitely if Edgewater like this, they're definitely feeling the pressure of Academy, and I feel like that's a statement to all the coaches and all the players for putting in the hard work. If they're getting firing up and causing fights and stuff like that, then it's going to be they're scared kind of thing.
Masash Arthur, number 2 for the Academy, as a linebacker, actually represented the NFL Academy at Nike's the next one was at Super Bowl in Las Vegas last season, so he should know better, shouldn't he? I mean, he's representing the NFL Academy out there, and I'm sure he'll be kicking himself. Great player, Masash Arthur. As the Edgewater guys get marched back, you can see the impact of that penalty. It's taken them right back to within their own 5-yard line now. Good chance for the NFL Academy to do something here, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, they should use their own end zone, the Edgewater's end zone, as an extra player on that defense, because I feel like you definitely feel it as a quarterback. You have to step up and make the play before getting sacked, because you've got to take care of this football.
Carter will keep it himself up the middle, picks up a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, this is the place where you don't want to be messing around. You've got to get out of first 10, 15 yards quick, because otherwise it could lead to ultimately worse things, and worse things, it could lead to points on the board for the other team.
There's a look at that offensive line. That is Jachuri Harris there, the offensive line in the centre. Timeout for the Edgewater Eagles. What do you think they want to talk about there? I mean, they're backed up, I guess, under their own goalposts. Always a nervy time for offences.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like they came out with a play, and I feel like the academy had ultimately a better coverage there, and I feel like the coach definitely saw that, and he wanted to take his time and go over it with his team, and ultimately try to find a way to try to get past this academy offense.
So we said that one of the interesting things about this game is they went out to Florida, and EA Sports went out to Florida and had the athletes do the same tests that you get in your Madden 25 game, you know, your speed and your strength, etc., etc. So we've actually got, and obviously it's all relative because these kids are the age that they are. So Justice Seelig, just out of interest here, for speed, guess what Justice Seelig was rated, Sam? I'm going to cover it up while you have a guess, unless you've already read it.
It's got to be high 90s, because he was definitely flying down there.
You think it's 90s?
I don't know, because these Madden ratings are adjusted, so that's what I guess.
The adjusted Madden rate, 85.
85.
Justice Seelig.
Wow.
As we look at Edgewater coming back from the timeout, right-hand side, Tyson Carter. I enjoy this game because I've got the answers here on my laptop, so I can just look like the smart one while I ask you the questions. But yeah, we'll get more into that. But how great to have your ratings, and the guy that actually does it, Dominic, he's actually here. The guy that does the ratings.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely a great.
Sorry, we missed Brian's call there. Yeah, go on, Sam. You were saying.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely shows how the game's growing here. I feel like it shows how the academy is stepping up. They're getting more great things awarded to them, and I feel like this is a testament to all the hard work being put in. And I feel like it's definitely a cool thing to see, and I feel like the players definitely will have a chat about it, and they definitely will be comparing their ratings and stuff, and ultimately pushing them to get faster, stronger, and more athletic to get better ratings.
This game sponsored by EA Sports, Madden 25. As Edgewater get marched back again on this drive, not going well for them. A 14-7 lead, but can't get out of their own 5-yard line at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. They'll need to be able to take care of the football here and make sure they don't ultimately cost a touchdown or something else. They just need to get some space and get able to have enough space for your punter to pump.
Carter Emmanuel, number 2, QB, takes they fake the snap and just run it up the middle. And that doesn't get much. Defense not fooled on that one, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the defense are definitely well ingrained there to stick to the ball and ultimately don't let your eyes fool you on the play. They were able to see the ball and get ball. That's all you need to do as a defense, and then they definitely executed there.
3rd and 9 for the Eagles, trying to get out of the shadow of their own goalposts on this drive. The NFL Academy got them backed up after a couple of big penalties. 1:20 left in Q1, clock ticking. Manuel, empty set, sets his feet, good time, caught over the middle, great reception there from Tyson Carter to get him out of trouble on 3rd down.
Yeah, I feel like that's why number 2 has offers. He's able to make plays when Edgewater need it most, and he ultimately delivered there on a strike to number 1. It was definitely a dart in. It was just a great ball. You can't really do much about it. It was on time, great connection in the hands, and one was able to come down with it and secure a great play.
Carter Emmanuel calm in the pocket for the Eagles.
Yeah, definitely. He was definitely poised, ready to pull the trigger, and he was able to hit that post in stride on time. And ultimately, if ball's in stride and on time, usually 9 times out of 10 it will be completed, and that was just a great execution.
Tyson Carter, number 1, that receiver already committed to FIU. So an athlete with skills, and he showed him there. Ball all the way to the Edgewater 35. Handoff this time. Left-hand side looking for the edge. Good tackle from the NFL Academy. Tackle made by Jackson Vela, the linebacker. Apologies, it was Orgil Kamali that made the tackle.
Yeah, Kamali. I know Kamali. He's a great player. I've watched him, seen him grow, and he's definitely ultimately putting it on the big stage now. I've seen him come up the ranks, and he's definitely putting on the show here.
Took on Julian Prime 1-on-1 and brought him down. As we come to the end of Q1, a fascinating encounter here at the end of Q1. The Edgewater Eagles 14, the NFL Academy 7. Sam, your reflections on the first Q.
Yeah, I feel like definitely with the sun coming out now, it shows that the second quarter is going to be a lot better. I feel like it was a great first quarter from both teams. I feel like the Academy didn't really execute on the first drive. It may have been first drive nerves or something, but they definitely ultimately put on a show that second drive and was able to keep in it. And I feel like Edgewater did the same. They executed to a high standard, got out the end zone, got their own end zone, and got into their end zone. And ultimately, that's where they're at 14-7 right now. And both teams are executing well, and we're definitely in for a good 3 quarters to come.
Here's a highlight of that catch to get Edgewater out of trouble. Tyson Carter with the safe hands. Big play for Edgewater to retain possession, and they will start Q2 with the ball. Close to their own 40-yard line on the 39. Snap going deep over the middle, and this time incomplete. Trying to get the ball to Sophia Miller was Emmanuel.
That was just unfortunate there. It was just a tad overthrown. And there's, he had the guy beat, but it was unfortunate wasn't able to get it connected. And yeah, they move on to 2nd and 10. Let's see what they can do. Sorry, 3rd and 10.
Third and 10 as we open this Q2. Let's see if Academy can get Edgewater Eagles off the field. Haven't been able to so far. 2 possessions, 2 scores from the Eagles, and still retaining the ball. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Emmanuel will take snap, flag goes in. Normally look for something on the offensive line.
False start, number 9, offense, the 5-yard penalty. Replay.
Called against a wide receiver, Luke Anderton. Marching 5 more yards back, so it's going to be now long down, 3rd and 15. What do you do here, Sam? Some sort of screen, or do you try and get it all?
Ultimately, it depends on what the coach wants to do here. If he wants to go take it all, he can. I feel like he can take a shot if he wants. But I don't know, he could set up a punt and be able to flip the field if they want to put the pressure on Academy offense.
Carter goes to the sideline. Caught, tries to make a move to get to the sticks. It's very close. Edgewater is saying first down. See where the referees mark it.
I think it will be just short.
They're going to say down is 4. Brian puts his fist in the air, demonstrates that it is 4th down. They didn't get the yard to gain, but Edgewater is staying out there, close to midfield now at their 49, going for it on 4th. Up the middle, easily makes the first down and more. Joshua Perry bangs one up the middle for the first down and into NFL territory again.
Yeah, it was definitely a great play there, great hard running, hit the gap well, and was able to make a play. But I feel like that play before, the connection from 2 to 1, I feel like we'll be seeing that a lot, and he was able to deliver a strike on that comeback and was able to gain all that yardage to set up that first down now.
There is Joshua Perry, already had a touchdown of his own. Continues to grind out the hard yards on 4th down. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Motion from Fleming. Handoff back the other way. Big collisions going in down there. You can hear them all the way up here. That was Joshua Perry again on the run. Picks up good yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, it's definitely hard running, hard hitting. That's all we like about football, and looking forward to see how this game goes.
Perry been great so far for the Eagles. Has a touchdown and has run hard up the middle as Emmanuel will go left-hand side. Trying to get the ball again to Joshua Perry. Incomplete. But it brings up a 3rd and short. So worth taking the shot, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like two definitely saw that one-on-one matchup outside with his number 1 receiver and was like, I'm going to take a shot here near the end zone. And I feel like he was right to take the shot. Unfortunately, he didn't connect on that fade ball, but it leaves a still manageable 3rd down. So it's going good for them.
3rd down. Academy looking for a stop if they can get it on this 3rd and short. Rolling and bouncing, and another 1st down. That one, Julian Prime moves the sticks for the Eagles.
Yeah, it was great running. That's all they needed. They just needed those couple yards just to push forward and get that 1st down. And they keep him moving the chains. And I feel like they're definitely edging closer to this end zone, so we'll see what they do.
Academy defense getting a little bit bullied on that offensive line, especially on these short yardage situations. To the edge, caught, immediate tackle. Much better from the NFL Academy. Good tackle for a loss in the backfield.
Yeah, it was a great way to make the play. I feel like 21 saw the screen beforehand and was able to jump it. But he's got to be careful because they could be running plays off that in the future. But he was able to make a play there and was able to almost pick it and almost run it back for a touchdown.
Justice Lewis tackles the Edgewater receiver behind the line for a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. There is the danger man, Tyson Carter, at the top of your screen, joined by Sir Fleming. Emmanuel will look that way and he will hit Fleming.
Yeah, it was a great read by the quarterback there. He saw the corner there just bailing. Was able to back shoulder number 1 into 1st down, and they're getting closer to this end zone now and looking deadly.
Carter goes deep, Fleming underneath with the reception. Looking ominous. 1-score lead, and Edgewater looking to go in again. Running from Julian Prime edges them ever closer.
Yeah, it was great running there. He was able to stay calm and follow his blocks there. He had a guard wrap him around there, leading him in the way. He was able to cut back off that and get a load of yards.
Waiting for the signal from the referee. Looks like the Academy hold firm on that play. Again, just feeding Julian Prime the ball and trying to get him over.
Yeah, they need to make a statement here and make a statement play. This is where it all comes down to.
Emmanuel keeping himself left-hand side. Carter Emmanuel, QB1 for Edgewater, takes it in for the score.
Yeah, it was a great design play there. He was able to read that end and was able to see that the end was play. He was going to bail with the jet sweep and was able to pull it and keep it himself and pretty much run into the end zone.
Carter puts up another 6 for this Eagles team. NFL Academy haven't been able to find a way to stop them yet.
Yeah, I feel like they'll give them time. They'll be able to find a way, and it should be make adjustments, and they should see what happens.
Muff on the snap again. Last time they got 2 points. This time they just Kinley Kervin just has to dive on the ball to save any further embarrassment. But there's 20-7 up on the NFL Academy. These are the teething pains that you want to overcome. Here's the touchdown from the strong running of quarterback Carter Emmanuel. Multiple Div 1 offers as Emmanuel got. Some great alumni
in this team, Sam, and we get an opportunity maybe to speak to one of them at half-time. We'll come back to that and tell you a little bit about that closer to half-time. Still plenty of time left in this Q2, 7:53.
Yeah, definitely. If I was the academy here, I wouldn't be too bothered. Like, it's a 2-score game, and 1 score and they're back in it. And I feel like it's definitely going into half-time. They want to get that 1 score, get 1 score here, and they should be all good. It should be calm the nerves and get back into a competitive game.
Some great 40-yard times. I'm just looking at the stats there that the NFL EA Sports NFL moderator actually looks at it. We'll give you some of those in a second, but well into the 4 seconds and below 4.5. So it's tremendous speed on the field from both these teams as this one's taken by Justice Seelig, who will look to his left-hand side. Justice Seelig with a move. Good tackle. Nice tackle to finally bring Seelig down. Justin Edwards Jr. makes the tackle.
Yeah, Seelig's the guy that you just want to get hot now, feed him the ball and make a play, because he's just going to make a play. He's a ball player. He's just, everywhere you put him, he'll make a play. He's at running back, receiver, even at quarterback sometimes. He'll be able to put wherever you want in this offense like a Swiss Army knife, and he's been utilised really well so far.
Justice Seelig ran a 4.62 as 40-yard dash time as listed by the EA Sports moderator here. High snap that time. The quarterback will make the right decision and keep the ball. So that was a good decision to keep hold of the ball as Seelig was thumped in the backfield. Zabo manages to pick up 4.
Yeah, it was definitely great running there. He was able to fall forward, get a couple more yards, and I feel like that was just a great read. He was able to see that the Justice was getting pressure straight away, and he was able to pull it and make a play.
In fact, it was a pickup of 6. This one will go to Seelig, left-hand side, and he will get the first down the sideline, still going. They can't get him out of bounds. Great centre of gravity as he tiptoed down that yellow line.
Definitely, that's why you feed him the ball. He's going to make a play and keep these boys in it, because he is definitely moving now. He's getting hot, and this is where you want your main players to get hot and start feeding them the ball.
First down for the NFL Academy and into the Eagles territory again. Timeout called. So Justice Seelig, a 4.62 on his 40. What was your 40? I'm not going to tell you mine, Sam.
Yeah, I'm not really a running man either, but I don't know. If I was to guess, I'll be in the high 90s, I'd say.
Look at that balance from Justice Seelig down the sideline there. I mean, he's only small, Justice, but part of that balance is that low centre of gravity that he's got.
Definitely, yeah. He's able to make guys miss, and he's just a good, strong runner. He's able to miss tackles, break them, and that's what you ultimately need in a running back like him, just to make a play.
Head coach Steve Hagan, 38 years experience of working in football. Spent 11 years in the NFL. Worked for New York Jets and Cleveland Browns, as well as 12 different US colleges. And this is his 2nd season as head coach of the NFL Academy. Had a great first season, all those wins against American opposition. Needing to come back in this one. Try and get a little reverse going. Edgewater just all over that. I'll have to go back to the drawing board, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. They got pressure up the front there on the O-line and was able to get penetrated and ultimately make the play. But otherwise, if that pressure wasn't coming, they fooled the defensive backs there and were able to make a play. But unfortunately, that D-line's holding up strong.
Loss of 3 on that from Luca Wolf, number 81 for the NFL Academy. 2nd and 13. Empty set for Zabo. Takes the ball, rolls right, and manages to avoid a sack and another one, and just hurls it out of bounds over the top of his head.
Yeah, it's a smart play there. He was able to make sure he wasn't going to get down and waste valuable yards there, and he was able to just get it out of bounds there. Unfortunately, he had a guy open, you could see he was trying to pull the trigger there and get it in the end zone, but unfortunately this wasn't able to happen, and Edgewater had the pressure to handle it.
Now the rain has stopped, the big crowd turning up to watch this NFL Academy
5-yard face mask
team.
on the defense from the previous spot. We put second down.
Flag against the defense, so Edgewater will march back. It's a 5-yard face mark penalty, not the bigger 15-yard variety. So that will negate that loss on first down and bring up a 2nd and 8 for Zabo and the NFL Academy. Seelig in the backfield. Zabo will look to keep it himself left-hand side. Did show that he looked like he was going to pitch it and then kept it, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely saw the read. He saw the end widen into Justice, as you would, because he's being such a player, so you want to try and get a jump on him, but he was able to read that, keep himself and gain positive yards, and that's what you need.
Nice and poised from the former junior Vienna Viking player. 3rd and 2. Pitch incomplete. Kind of threw it with 2 hands, didn't he, Zabo? Couldn't hold on, could Luca Wolf.
Yeah, that was a great design play. If he caught it, he was open. He was in open field and was able to make a play, but unfortunately just slipped through his hands. I think it may be due to the wet weather. It could be a wet ball. But yeah, again, it was raining here for a bit, so the balls were a bit heavy, and I don't know.
Luca Wolf, Austrian as well, came over to try out for the NFL Academy and secures his spot, and here he is. That's the dream, right, Sam, to win a spot in the NFL Academy?
Definitely, I feel like it's a huge honour, and I feel like any chance to get into the academy system, you're gonna end up doing something, and I feel like that's great for them.
Luca Wolf on the end around makes a man miss and loses his footing. Sorry, not Luca Wolf. That one
Moose
was
there.
Martin Perez. No, it wasn't.
Moose.
Matthew Akanadi.
Yeah, it was a great play. I feel like we'll be calling his name more if he gets into the end zone, gets hot. He could be catching some deadly balls in the end zone.
How'd you end up with a nickname like Moose?
That's a good question. I don't actually know. It was always, he came in and it kind of just stuck, really. Like, he was able to just make plays, and then everyone just goes Moose. So yeah, I don't know. It stuck, and that's just what everyone calls him now.
That's the way it goes. Matthew Akanadio's first touchdown for the Academy at the Tottenham Hotspur ground back in October last year against Erasmus Hall, that great win the NFL Academy got. This year they got some tougher games, and this one looks like a toughie. Play gets back underway here.
Yeah, it was a great play by the D-line there, just able to stop them, and I feel like it's going to calm the defense, give them enough breathing space to ultimately try and make a play on the 2nd down here.
2nd and long for the Eagles. Sir Samaj Fleming on a kind of wildcat play to the left-hand side, lining him up in shotgun and then direct snapping him the ball.
Yeah, I feel like they were trying to trick the Academy defense there by going in wildcat. And I feel like the Academy weren't phased there. They were able to execute the play and make a great tackle for ultimately leading to a 3rd and long here, and let's see what they're going to do.
3rd and 6 for the Floridians. Motion from Brandon Paul. Academy threatened blitz, and they send 5. Quick ball out. The blitz looks like it hurried Emmanuel, incomplete. And finally, the NFL Academy will hold.
Definitely, I feel like that's definitely their adjustments coming in now, and I feel like that's definitely a good strong hold there, and they were able to rush number 2, make him under pressure. And I feel like that's just what you got to do. Get him under pressure, and try and make him to force a mistake. And ultimately, unfortunately, he made a mistake there. Wasn't able to connect to number 1, but ultimately it leads a punt, and let's see what the offense can do for the academy.
Curzon will punt it away. Taken well, and a big hit goes in on the sideline. NFL Academy player jumps up. The return was from Jamil Secker again. Took a blow. Holds on to the ball. First down, NFL Academy.
Definitely, I feel like punt return, that's his job pretty much. He's just got to be selfless and make a play for the team there.
It's that easy, says Sam. First and 10 with good field position after that good punt return. Zabo will hand it. Seelig, great tackle coming in from Xavier Denmark, the linebacker for Edgewater, no gain.
Yeah, it was a designed outside zone played by there. Eustace decided to cut it up. So
10-yard penalty, and we repeat first down.
Sorry, Sam, interrupted by Brian. Just talking about the holding penalty.
It's all good. Let's see what they can do here. There's first and long here, so they're going to have to try eat up this yardage quick.
Academy sent Tietz in motion. Ball is out and caught. Blackstead Raphael.
He's definitely going to be one to watch in the future. He comes from rugby. I think he played for Saracens Academy back in his day. He's decided to switch sports now, and I feel like he's still a bit raw, but he's definitely going to be making plays. He's definitely got a wide frame and able to come down with the ball quick.
Makes a play there. This time play action. They'll go for the screen over the middle, over the head of everyone. And again, some afters from these two organisations. 3rd and 14 upcoming for the academy.
Yeah, let's see what they can do here. I feel like if I was there, I'd want to be able to try throw it or give it to Eustace here and let him cook, because he's been able to make a play here so far.
Zabo with Justice Seelig to his left, now switches to his right hand side. More adjustments from the academy. Zabo looks left and lofts one high, intercepted. They're saying it's a pick. Picked off by Jatorian Mack, the defensive back for the Eagles. Great play.
Yeah, that's a great play by 18 there. He was able to watch the eyes of the quarterback there and was able to basically ultimately make a play. He was able to wander over, ultimately lead into double coverage there, and able to come down with the ball, and that's what you want in the DB.
Trying to get the ball to the big tight end Dominic Tietz, who returns this year down the sideline, but the Eagles read it really well.
Yeah, they were trying to take a shot there, try to eat up some yardage, but unfortunately they weren't able to connect there.
So, NFL Academy in a bit of a hole, 27 down after the pick, 3:06 left in the half. Deep shot to take advantage of the turnover, incomplete. Emmanuel trying to get it to Fleming.
Yeah, it looked like the ball slipped out of his hand there. It was kind of wobbling in the air. Unfortunately, they weren't able to connect, and that leads to a second down.
Often the way after you get the turnover, you try and cement it, don't you, Sam? Is that what you used to do? You get a pick, run out on the field excited, throw it deep, try and get an immediate score?
Yeah, definitely. They were just trying to get a score again quick. I feel like they're just trying to open up this offense now and let everyone try make plays.
So Samish Fleming in the Wildcat left-hand side picks his way to find the edge. Big collision on the left-hand side, but he's still The ball came out and has now been picked up by Brandon Paul, who backtracks, and the academy finally get him down, piling in. A flag will go in as well, 2 flags in. Crazy play.
That was crazy. I feel like, yeah, 19 didn't really know where to go there. He just kind of got the ball in his hands and was trying to make something happen. And I feel like academy there came down. He broke a couple of tackles, but ultimately came down quite behind the yardage.
I think it was a fumble. Started off in Wildcat with Fleming on the ball going over to the left-hand side, fumbled the ball, and I think it was picked up by Brandon Paul, who tried to make something
Dead
out
ball,
of it.
personal foul, late hit, number 28, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. As it was.
They call a penalty on Raul Khalifa of the NFL Academy. Here's the play. Let's watch. There's the left-hand side. As they get to this point, ball comes out, ball rolling around, picked up by Edgewater. And back the other way, and here's the late hit coming in right there, the late hit. So that's actually cost the NFL Academy 15 yards.
Yeah. It's unfortunate there because Raul was a great player. He's played in the Finnish league, got MVP in the adult league there at 16, and he's a great player. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to make the playing time there.
Manuel will hand it off, speed off the left-hand side. The academy do get there, but it's a pickup of 9 and another first down for Julian Prime.
Yeah, it's a great play. He was able to stretch the field with the outside zone and was able to turn up field and gain yardage.
Great play from that left tackle. Often you find running behind him, the University of Miami standout. He's just won an offer to the University of Miami.
Yeah, definitely. If I was that offensive coordinator, I'll be scheming up to make sure I'm running behind that big boy.
Roll out. Emmanuel will keep his feet and try and find something down the sideline. Almost intercepted that time by NFL Academy. It was Brandon Bryant who was on the end of the ball.
Yeah, I bet Brandon will be annoyed at himself there, but ultimately he was able to break up the pass and able to stop the chains moving. So he made a good play overall, but he could have got a pick there. Unfortunately, slipped through his hands.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 for Edgewater. Manuel surveys the field, sends Fleming in motion. Snap, give, Prime, right hand side, spins around, still on his feet. Close to the sticks again.
Yeah, they're definitely working that outside zone now, trying to stretch the field. It was he was able to basically ultimately get to the sideline and turn up field and was able to gain a couple of yards, and that's what they need to do.
Joshua Perry on the run, not Prime. 3rd and short after the 9-yard gain. Manuel hand it up the middle. First down, pickup of 6. Move the chains again.
Yeah, once again, they're trying to get 73 to make some blocks, and he definitely did there. He was able to part the seas and was able to get the running back a wide gap to run through, and was able to ultimately make a play.
Fresh set, 1:50 left in the half. Edgewater driving. Can the NFL keep them out? Ball over the middle, caught, touchdown Edgewater, just as I say it. The NFL Academy give up another one. That one's gone to Luke Anderton, the wide receiver for Edgewater, and they strike again in the end zone.
Yeah, Tu was able to make a great play there. He was able to look off the safety and throw a seam ball on time in stride, and was able to deliver a strike to number 9 there, ultimately able to get into the end zone.
Great pass from Carter Emmanuel, who's showing why he has all those Div 1 offers. Coverage just not enough.
Yeah, it was unfortunate there. He was able to look off 31 and then find the gap and be able to ultimately hit into the end zone.
Kinley Curvin will kick it. He'll convert on this one. He's missed a couple, but not that one. 27 now to the Eagles, 7 to the NFL Academy. 20 points down, Sam. Did you expect that?
No, definitely. I thought it was going to be a close battle. And I feel like Academy still have a chance to bring it back, and there's still a lot of time left in this game, and they'll be able to do something.
Just a big run from Justice Seelig from the NFL Academy, but not much more to cheer about offensively. And the NFL defense struggling to keep in touch with this high-powered offense. Edgewater Eagles been unbeaten during the regular season for the last 2 seasons back in Florida, and this is the year they really want to push for that state championship. Not been able to turn that corner yet, but looking good so far in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like this is definitely a great game for them to start their season off, and I feel like if they're playing like this, they're going to be a tough competition to play against in Florida, and I feel like they're definitely going to make a statement there.
Some great socials from Edgewater. Some great sponsors, including EA Sports, but others as well. Had to raise $230,000 to come over here and bring all these 77 as they go for an onside kick. Well fielded by Dominic Tietz, who fields the ball and then stands strong in the tackle, doesn't go to ground. Just says you'll have to bring a bit more than that, you want to knock me down.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely held that hit like it was nothing, and he was able to just brush him off and was able to ultimately secure the football and make sure the offense has a chance here to score.
NFL Academy will have good field position after the failed onside attempt from the Eagles. 1:24 on the clock. Zabo very much been relying on the running of Justice Seelig, but we've also seen him try and put it up, thrown one pick. This time he will put it up again down the middle and caught, picked away. Al-Kanadi, touchdown NFL Academy. He just picked his pocket and took it for 6.
That is definitely a great play by Moose there. He was able to see the ball was wobbling and was able to come back to the ball, attack it, and ultimately moss that DB and able to make a play and get into the end zone. That's what you see from Moose.
Zabo saw the one-on-one matchup. Just shows how quickly this game can turn around. NFL Academy offense really struggling, not able to put much up through the air. Zabo to Akanadi for 6. Liam Dinnan will come on to try and kick the extra point, and he does. So the NFL Academy, just like that, one play, one score, 27-14. Here's the replay, Sam.
That was definitely a great play here. Zabo was able to step up in the pocket there, stay poised, and ultimately find that one-on-one matchup on the outside with Moose. He had the guy definitely burnt there, and ultimately Zabo was able to see that and was able to send him up, and Moose was able to come down with it, and that's what you want to see, because he was defo made a play there, and I feel like that's definitely tilted more things in the NFL Academy's favour coming into half, and I feel like that's boosting morale.
Absolutely, Okanadi with the score. We've seen 2 scores now within the last sort of 30 seconds. Still 1:12 left on the clock for Edgewater, and we know they can score quickly.
Definitely hit. If I was the Academy, I would want to hold them to half time or either get a pick and try one more shot.
3 returners back to return for Edgewater. Both these teams look great, don't they? Kitted out the black of the NFL Academy and the white and red of Edgewater. They want to try and prevent a return. It touches a returner's legs and then out of bounds.
Damn, that was unfortunate there. The ball just trickled out of bounds there. They were almost able to get it, and that was great attempt as an onside kick. They definitely caught Edgewater off guard there.
Just trying to bobble it to avoid any kind of return. It did touch that player, so it was live. As you say, Sam, does go out of bounds. Edgewater will take over at their 31 with 1:11 on the clock. Here at Loughborough, we've already seen 2 quick hitting scores. One to Luke Anderton for Edgewater and one to Matthew Akanadi.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we're going to see some shots being taken here by the Edgewater offense. We know they can do it, and I feel like 2 has the definitely ability to sling this ball and get it down into the end zone.
So, Carter Emmanuel at the end of the first half, what will Edgewater do? Will they try and put some more points up, or will they just settle and go in at the half? Play action, blitz coming! Carter avoids it and scrambles out. And finally they get him down. Carter Emmanuel with some great athletics to avoid the sack initially.
Definitely, that's definitely a great play by Carter there. He was able to avoid multiple hits there in the pocket, and was ultimately able to find that small crease out and to gain a positive play. And that's what you want as a quarterback. You want to be able to, when everything goes wrong, still make a play and move the chains.
2nd and 4. Manuel will turn the turf, trips up Joshua Perry, stumbles forward for nothing.
I feel like they're just trying to run out this clock now. Maybe there's maybe chance of one play maybe, so we'll see if they're able to take a shot.
Third and 4 for the Eagles. Play action, they're going to go deep again down the seam, caught again. Nice pitch and catch. Great accuracy on the ball to Fleming.
That was a great play there. He was able to thread the needle and ultimately make a play, and that ball was on a rope. He definitely fired that in there. The rain definitely did not affect him in that throw. He was able to fire that in, ultimately throw it on time, well thrown ball, and ultimately there was no time left, but that would put him in field goal range, and that's all you need to do in a 2-minute drill.
Clock expires here on the half. The NFL Academy get a late touchdown with just 1:12 on the clock. Okanadi strikes, but the Edgewater Eagles will go in at the half, 27-14 up. We will join you very shortly for some halftime discussion with Phoebe and friends. In the meantime, let's have a look at some highlights from that first half. Let's have a look at those highlights before we go to Phoebe in the studio. Great game of football, lots of football action from offense and defense. Scoring has been high scoring. Often it's funny, isn't it, Sam? Because sometimes you get these games actually defenses dominate so early on in the season, but both these offenses have come out and put points up. Edgewater really looks good.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely a high scoring offensive game is one to watch, and I feel like we have one here which is going to go ultimately down to the wire. It's going to be great to watch.
This was the first score, 6-0 on the opening drive, Edgewater. This was prime going over the extra point. Well, it looked like a mess, and then the kicker did a great job of just going fire, 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 and gets it to Joshua Perry for 2 points in the end zone. Pull out to an 8-0 lead.
Yeah, that's definitely a way to make a play when everything goes wrong.
Then we had that score from Seelig down the left-hand side. He runs a 4.62. They rated him 87 on the Madden score, and he takes it in, showing blistering pace.
Yeah, he definitely had a correct Madden rating there. I would personally agree to a higher rating, but ultimately he made a play there and was able to score a touchdown.
And then it was Joshua Perry that paid him right back. We'll check out his 40 time, but he's no slouch all the way down the sideline, 60 yards to take the lead back for the Edgewater Eagles. And we had a right ding-dong battle of the running backs.
Definitely. I wonder what his rating is, because that was some serious speed down the sideline.
This was Edgewater getting out of trouble. A really good reception to Tyson Carter, who's also got Div 1 offers.
Yeah, that was a great play there. He was able to ultimately hold the safety with his eyes there, and then hit him on the bang post, and was able to deliver a strike.
Carter Emmanuel playing really well, decides to take one in himself, put 6 points on the board to extend the Eagles' lead. And then this was the Eagles' touchdown with 1:12 left on the clock. This one went to Luke Anderton. And then we had one more touchdown from Akinadi, which the NFL Academy got. Right, we will take a quick break, and then we'll be back down on the field with Phoebe and friends.
With physics-based tackling, every hit hits different.
Hello and welcome. I am here with Carl Joseph, 7-year NFL veteran. I mean, first off, how amazing is this event?
It's amazing. I'm grateful and happy to be a proud of it. Can't be happier.
Amazing. Look, I want to tell your story because you have an incredible story. As a young man, you came to the States at 7 years old?
No.
12 years old,
12,
sorry.
12.
From Haiti, ended up playing for the high school here for Edgewater in Florida. I mean, you're kind of living the NFL Academy dream, really. Tell me a little bit more about your experience in that journey for you.
Yeah, you kind of said it in the short. Born in Haiti, moved from Haiti at the age of 12 to Orlando, Florida. Went to Edgewater High School, was fortunate to have a great career there, and went on to play at West Virginia University, also a great career there, and yeah, just was blessed to get drafted by the Oakland Raiders, 14th overall in the 2016 draft, and 8 years later now, I'm here. Like you said, I'm living some of these kids' dream, and for me, I'm here to inspire and share my knowledge and wisdom however I can to let them know this is attainable. You know, you can have it, and the NFL Academy is providing the opportunity for them.
Hugely, and you brought up Lamont there. I mean, what an incredible story to be drafted by the Raiders when he's there as head of player personnel, now connecting in Loughborough, England. Tell me a little bit more about how this came about.
Well, yeah, absolutely. So me and Lamont was part of the staff with the Raiders when I got drafted there. From the moment I got drafted there, he had an impact on me, always challenged me to think beyond the game of football, and we formed a relationship from there on that obviously went beyond football and the game, and we stayed close, and super happy for him. These kids are lucky to have him. He's a great human being, generally care about young men and helping young men evolve as men and on and off the field. So my connection with him goes beyond the game, and so it's just crazy. It's a full circle moment for me.
Yeah, I mean, what would you say, looking as you were almost a kid in one of their positions, being an international athlete, what would you say to the NFL Academy kids here today as they're on a really big part of their journey in life?
Absolutely, it's attainable. It can happen, and the NFL Academy is giving them a great opportunity. I hope that as the game of football continues to grow globally, I can be a part of that also, and the game continue to grow, and more kids gonna be able to get this opportunity. With hard work, discipline, and God, anything is possible. And I'm just happy that I'm able to show them that this is attainable because my story is a testament of those three things I just said: hard work, discipline, and just God's grace on my life. So it's very attainable. It can happen. As the game continues to grow, I think you're gonna hear a lot more like stories like these. So I'm happy that I can be a part of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you're a shining example of that, and thank you, Carl, so much for your time, and can't wait to just have you out here and see you talking with more of these athletes. So thank you.
Absolutely. I look forward to it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
The NFL Academy is the only place on the planet that does what we do. And it's a very elite group, and it's not for everybody, we understand it, but if those who stay will become champions, we do know that. This opportunity is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They've never been to America. We have to get our guys on tape and be seen in America so they have an opportunity, a chance to get a scholarship to go play at a major university.
This is like one of my best moments of my life. A dream come true, and now I have to put in the work to actually be here. This is just a taste of like the job that hasn't been finished yet, so yeah.
This American tour covers 1,031 miles and 12 universities. See what happens.
We are here with Pharrell Harewood. I mean, unbelievable to have you here, an NFL Academy athlete, and into your final year. Look, first off, tell us what you think of this game so far.
We're doing well. They're just getting outside of us, not keeping contained. We're a new team. We're trying to get chemistry together, but we're doing quite well. Offense, Moose, amazing catch from Moose, but it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, and that was a huge catch. Look, I really want to talk to you about all these camps that you have coming up. I mean, tell us about that. For people that don't know what's going on, tell us a little bit more about the NFL Academy and where you're going and what you're doing.
Well, the Academy basically helped me to be able to show off my skills, recruit me, and be able to make me go to America and be able to become something special. The tour is crazy. It was like they took me there. We did all these amazing visits on these campuses and stuff like that, and then we went on these camps against American competition and we showed off and everything. It was amazing, to be honest with you.
And what did you think about, again, going against other opponents like that, but also you've got coaches watching you guys, right? What is that kind of experience?
It's like intimidating, but then good at the same time, because we want them to see us and wanted to come and see us, yeah. But it's good because we want to show off our skills to Americans so they can see how good we actually are. But over here, sometimes it's not as easy for them to see us. So
yeah, right. So now having that film, having that experience, I mean, that's what things like today are for, right? Yeah. Ultimately, putting stuff on film and creating this incredible opportunity for yourselves and the other athletes out there. Definitely. What are your goals?
My goals is to go to America. It doesn't matter what kind of school it is. I just want to be able to get successful in playing American football, be able to show off my skills and finally one day go up to the NFL.
Yeah, and just, I know you were saying a bit earlier, you've had some conversations with some universities so far, so that's a whole new world for you as well, right? What is that like?
It's an amazing experience for me to be talking to someone who wants interest in me and to be able to have the interaction with bigger people who are quite big in America. It's really cool.
No, it's huge. And what would you say to the next Pharrell Harewood that's out there, that's wanting to be you and doing these incredible things?
I'd say leave no regrets. Work as hard as you can, for as long as you can, and give your best with everything you do.
Absolutely. Well, look, we heard it here from Pharrell himself. Keep working hard. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of this game.
I will. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, with that said and done, I'm going to be committing to...
I'm announcing that I officially commit to...
I would like to say that I'm committing to...
Can't wait to announce to the world where I'll be going to.
Temple University.
Georgia Tech University.
Northwestern University. University of Tennessee.
You come to the NFL Academy for a reason.
This is the UK-based player development program for student athletes. It's like football Hogwarts. It's incredible.
You want to be here to play the best, become the best, and realize your future. There's only one NFL Academy in the world, and you want to be in the best position to go play college ball in the U.S. This is the place. Students have been here and done it, and are living that dream. Our academy is built on the strength of the NFL Shield. Every star on that shield represents excellence, integrity, preparation, and yes, performance at the highest level. When you wear the shield, you're standing on the shoulders of the men and women who have made this game great. Coach Hagan, he represents that. He's been at the best. Cleveland Browns, the New York Jets, Notre Dame, and the University of North Carolina. He is here to win.
We need to see who's smart, who's fast, who can do this fundamentally well, who will do whatever it takes to win and leave no doubt. And when we find those players, we'll have success.
This is the place where you can represent your family, your town, your country at the highest level. It ain't easy, and it's not for everyone. But if you're willing to commit, we will turn you into a winner.
Who got it better than us?
Nobody. Ain't nobody got it better than us.
Let's go!
Hey, we're back. Half-time. I'm with Phoebe Schechter, and you had some great interviews there. It was great to hear from Carl, ex-Raiders player. I didn't hear all of his story, but fascinating stuff.
Oh, I mean, incredible, right? I mean, he is the epitome of what these academy kids want to be, an international player from Haiti. Just unbelievable.
So what, in terms of the game then, we've got a close one due to Matthew Akonadi's score on the board. The NFL Academy just pulling 6 points back at the death, really. But Edgewater have really come out and played really hard. A great offensive football so early in their season.
Hugely. And look, ultimately, you're looking at what they're doing. They are running off that left tackle. And why wouldn't you? We talked earlier in the show about how he's gotten offers to Miami already. Incredible athlete. So you've got a lot of that run game. But to be fair, that goes both sides of the ball, right? The run game has been so key. We've seen our running back from the NFL Academy just doing an unbelievable job. I mean, really keeping the academy alive. And then when you look at defensively, it all comes down to just breaking down to those tackles. But we saw a couple screenplays broken up, which were incredible.
Justice Seelig has really put on a show for the NFL Academy, number 0. And, you know, we were talking about his Madden rating up in the booth because he rates, I think it's 86 for speed. And you really saw that on his run for the touchdown.
Hugely. I had the privilege of standing right here watching him run down the sideline into the end zone. Eustace just absolutely smashed it out of the park. And his ability in contact to keep the balance, which is what I think is so impressive.
And he's only 5'6", Justice Seelig, but he plays much bigger than that, doesn't he, on the field?
He does, massively, and you can see that, but he's been the juice that this team needs to really get him going, to allow for that great catch down the field later. I mean, it's just a real complimentary football game.
How do you feel as Zabo's played? You know, the quarterback for the NFL Academy was an ex-Vienna Vikings junior, has just come over, literally been with the NFL Academy for 3 weeks, and he's plunged into a big game. How do you feel he's done today?
I think he's done well, but I think it's time to send you up to the booth. It seems like get out of here. I'll take care of this. You get on up out of here. Thank you so much. I mean, this has been awesome. We're going to the second half here. It's going to be huge. We're going to need to keep on top of it in terms of defensively getting after it. But this is where we see those offensive scores. They've put together nice drives on both sides. It's going to be absolutely. So, hey, let's go see it. Enjoy the second half of this game.
With physics-based tackling, every hit hits different.
It's our turn.
Welcome back to the booth. Hot stepped it up the steps there, Sam. What do you think of that speed? Never mind these Madden ratings. How quick was that?
Yeah,
from the sideline to the booth?
I would definitely rate that 99 because that was lightning quick there.
You heard it first. You heard it first from Sam Fenton. Are you looking forward to the second half, Sam? What do you think are going to be the keys for the NFL Academy if they're going to come back into this?
Definitely, I feel like they've just got to play like they were at the end of that second quarter. I feel like if they come out fast, strong, able to make some big plays, impact plays, and get a couple scores here early, I feel like this game's definitely in their grasp, and they have ultimately a great chance to win this.
Is part of it just that, you got a brand new quarterback? I was saying to Phoebe down on the field, the Vienna Vikings junior Zabo's come in, and Mikey Zabo, new quarterback, but do you think that last touchdown he got to Matthew Akinade just as the clock's ticking down in that first half, that will have raised his confidence?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like in his mind he'll be like, okay, cool. Like this is just another team we're playing now. I can just go out here, loosen up, and ultimately go through touchdowns.
Ready for the second half. Kickoff. NFL Academy will kick to the Eagles. They drill it on the floor again just to avoid any kind of return. It's not really an onside kick. They're just trying to stop those dangerous return men from getting a touch on it there, Sam.
Definitely. Ford did that last time and tipped it a bit. So they definitely tried to do it again, but he wasn't phased. And ultimately, it was just a nice, easy way of seeing what they have.
Christian Henderson, the defensive back, secures the football, and Edgewater will take over on their 31-yard line. Defense will have need to have made some adjustments, Sam. They were struggling with that running game of the Eagles early on.
Definitely, that D-line needs to start out strong and come establish this dominant D-line run game.
Emmanuel goes to the flats, almost batted down, but caught, and now escapes out of the tackle. That's Tyson Carter, again with another great play to start their account in the second half.
Yeah, that was a great play by Carter there. He was able to ultimately use this RPO play and read that linebacker, and as he bit down, he was able to pull that ball and able to ultimately get it to number one, to his star receiver.
What do you reckon his rating is on Madden for speed? Don't look at the screen. What do you reckon? Number one.
Number one.
I'll come back to you. Hand off left-hand side. Picks up a gain of 4. Yeah, going back to Tyson Carter, number one. I've got his rating right here on the screen for speed.
I don't know. Let's go 89.
91. Do you know his 40 time?
No.
4.45.
That is quick.
Blistering pace.
Yeah, you got to have some serious speed. I only know a couple guys faster than that, one of them being Timmy Oki, and I wonder what his speed would be on Madden.
Pistol formation now for Edgewater. 2nd and 6. Pulls it down, gets it to his receiver. Picked up by Brandon Paul. Looks like a fumble on the ground. Well, they're going to say he was down and retains possession. But yeah, you're right. It did come out late, that ball.
Definitely. I feel like it was great play by Academy there, just to see ball, get ball, really. And they saw the ball on the floor and was able to pick it up. And I feel like all these little things start building momentum, and they'll be able to make that one big play and shift this tide.
Yeah, the ball's been loose a couple of times. It was actually Brandon Paul in the first half that had to pick up the fumble from Fleming. This time he loses the ball. But you're right, none of the turnovers, the drop balls, have actually gone the Academy's way, as this handed off. And this looks like he's going to bust through the hole. That's a big gain right through the heart of that defense. Again, Julian Prime, the running back for Edgewater, causing the NFL Academy defense problems.
Yeah, Julian made a great play. He was able to find the gap, make a cutback, and just hit that lane hard, and he was able to get some yards.
Tackle made by Liam Kling, the defensive end.
Yeah, great tackle there. You could definitely tell he's got offers because he's been making plays on the big stage. I think he's got offer from Liberty, and then yeah, you can see why. He's twitchy, fast, has real great bend, and able to make a play there.
Yeah, that's number 40 for the NFL Academy. Carter Emmanuel, he's looked really poised the whole game. Really strong team, this Edgewater team. Lots of talent, big offensive line.
Yeah, definitely efficient offense this is. And I'd really like to see the matchup on 73 versus...
yeah, Jada Wilkinson is the University
Liam.
of Miami.
Yeah, versus Liam, because they're two big D1 stars and they're battling against each other and ultimately making a great contest for the fans to watch.
Yeah, nice call. That's number 73 for Edgewater against number 40 of the NFL Academy. We'll see if we can have another look at that when we get the chance. But Edgewater, this is their opening drive of Q2, and it's going the same way currently as the opening drive of Q1, which is this really difficult to get this team off the field. Second and goal for the Eagles. Empty set now motion. It will be Emmanuel, keeps it himself, looking for space, just puts his head in there and picks up a couple.
That was a great play by the Academy D-line there. They were able to squeeze the gap, making sure Carter doesn't have a lane to run through, and he had to bounce it outside, didn't really have anything, and it was a good solid play there. Brings up to third down now, and let's see what they can do. If they hold him here to a field goal, it's definitely in the Academy's favour.
Just checking out Carter Emmanuel's stats for jumping.
Jumping.
Because they tested the I'll come back to you, can have a think about it. Jumping for Emmanuel. Let's get a rating on that. These are the Madden ratings that have been applied to these two teams. So Emmanuel will roll to the flat, overthrows his receiver. So what do you reckon for jumping?
Ooh, let's go high 80s. Let's go 86.
You're closest, 84 for Emmanuel.
Fair enough. Yeah, you can see, but it definitely looks like an explosive guy, getting running, and yeah, he seems like he could make a play.
He's their QB1. He runs a 4.7 40. When they tested all these athletes back in Florida, this time a little bit of confusion on the field. They're waiting for Gabriel Marcage to come on for this kick, which is they're going to go for the field goal on fourth down to add to their score. Kick is down, ball is up, kick is good. Edgewater in their opening series of the second half put another 3 on the board.
See, that's a great way to limit the blow from the Academy defense there. They were able to bend and not break and ultimately not get them into the end zone and force them to have a field goal. And that's what they need to keep on doing, need to keep on stopping the drives and slowing this offense down.
So the NFL Academy, two scores down. They could get back with getting 2 touchdowns and then getting the 2 pointers as well. They could tie this one up, 16 points down, and a chance for their offense to come out onto the field. They had that big touchdown to Matthew Akinade last time they were on the field. Do you think they're going to try and put the ball in the air a little bit more this half?
Definitely. I feel like he's one to watch, and now the rain's dried up and it's a full dry field. I feel like there's definitely a chance that Mikey can make a play with throwing the ball here and give Moose and other receivers a chance to go make a play and score some touchdowns.
Edgewater will kick it to the Academy. And they'll get a chance to have their opening drive of the second half. Next game for the NFL Academy, they're going to be in Oregon in the Nike Kickoff Classic, Renardo Field, against the Macedon Tigers as the ball goes up. It's a short kick. Both these teams trying to avoid long returns. It will take a bounce and be picked up and out of bounds. So a nice safe pair of hands from Jamil Seka.
Yeah, it was definitely, he hit the gap hard and he was able to secure that squib kick and was able to ultimately gain some yards here and lead the academy offense into a better position than they would have been and give them less yardage to try to get into the end zone.
Both these teams trying short kicks, trying different things in kick. I guess this is a pre-season game, although it's very competitive and the starters are out, and they will, they'll be out as long as this is a competitive game. But the teams also want to take this opportunity to try some different things. Zabo back on the field. QB goes to the flat and hits his tight end. Immediate tackle. Flag goes in as well. Reception made from Luca Wolf, the Austrian. First season with the NFL Academy. We'll get a check on the flag. Didn't look like much of a gain on that, Sam.
It didn't. The DB there was able to quickly read that, was able to come down to the flats and make a play.
Holding. Number 6 of the academy, 10 yards from the previous spot.
Raphael Blackstead called on a hold.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you can see his. He needs to. You can see he's still a rookie in this game. He's coming from rugby. Just needs time to adjust, and I feel like these silly mistakes will go away in the future, and he'll become a great player.
Played with England and with the Saracens Academy, did Raphael Blackstead, and they got high hopes for him here at the academy. 1st and 20 for Mikey Zabo. Drops back, goes to that screen. They tried it earlier, couldn't complete this time. They do complete to Seelig, but what a great tackle. Just excellent speed from Xavier Denmark, the linebacker, to bring Justice Seelig down.
Definitely, you saw the screen coming. He was able to react quick and was able to get Eustace down.
Tried to get it to the flat to Seelig, but this one is going to be blown dead, flag down.
$79 in the offense, still second down.
Another penalty against the academy. This time Max Hokie will take the men in black back 5. 2nd and 25. Academy show blitz. Zabo checks the call. Brings Tietz in close, maybe for a bit of additional pass protection. Handoff, Seelig. Bounces off the pile, finds the edge on the right-hand side. Seelig trying to get more. Justice Seelig does pick up a gain of 8.
That's why you give it to Justice there. He was able to make a play when there was no gap, no lane. He was able to somehow find a crease to the outside and bounce outside to make a great play to ultimately gain yards and move it closer to get that first down.
Still 3rd and 16. Zabo sends Seelig to the receiver spot, and he'll look towards Seelig. Now he'll look back over the middle, goes to Seelig, caught by Seelig, first down, Seelig breaks free. Will he get caught? No, still on his feet, Seelig. Can they drag him down or will he score? They do get him. It looked like Seelig picked up a little knock on the first contact, but he just kept going. Tenacious running from the German Seelig.
Yeah, that's a great play there. He was able to react to that ball behind him, able to come back down, make a few guys miss, and ultimately make a big play, which is what the academy need. And it's a great throw by Mikey. He was able to step up in the pocket there and deliver a strike to Eustace.
Seelig giving the NFL Academy hope where there is no hope. It was 2nd and 25. Justice Seelig gets him out of a hole, made all those yards himself. On the sideline, taking a breather now. Zabo will hand this one off, and it gets dumped in the backfield. Got the read wrong. He had the option to hand on the end around. Chose to play up the middle. Wrong read. Isaac Fuller goes nowhere. Here's the C-League play. Manages to escape his man, then escapes the tackle. Edgewater players trying to get him down, but just the strength of those legs. Eventually, it is Jatorian Mack, the defensive back, that tracks back to get C-League down.
Yeah, once again, that was great pocket awareness from Mikey there. Just to be able to step up. He knew he had pressure. He knew he had guys coming after him, and he was still able to deliver a strike. And I feel like that's the poise you need to come in and make this game closer in the scoreline and make it, ultimately, it could be coming down to the wire now.
Jatorian Duke Mack, the strong safety there, number 18, that couldn't bring Z-League down, committed to Appalachian State University. So he's going one-on-one against a great athlete is C-League, and winning the battle on that one. Great play.
Definitely, I feel like that can be all thanks to all the training, all the hard work, especially in the gym, because he is a powerhouse there as well.
C-League in pistol behind Zabo. He'll give it to C-League. This time they all keying on him. Dumped in the backfield again.
Yeah, if I was the Edgewater defensive coordinator, I'd just put every eye on Eustace there, because he's the hot hand right now, and that's who they're trying to feed.
William Marzolf, the linebacker for the Eagles, knifes into the backfield to take C-League down. Third and goal at the 9. Zabo will keep it himself, looking, got his man! Touchdown! NFL Academy. They were all keying on C-League, but it was not C-League. We will get a name for you for that shirt number. We don't have it on the roster, 83 currently, but great play, and the NFL Academy gets 6 points.
That was a great design play there. He was able to fool them. They literally ran the similar play 2 plays before, where they gave it to Isaac Fuller, but they were able to fake the wraparound, and was able to deliver a strike over the top on the corner.
Extra point is up and good. So Leon Deneen kicks the extras. NFL Academy draw within 9. 30 to Edgewater, 21 to the NFL Academy. Here's the touchdown. Great play by Zabo, Sam.
Definitely. He was able to throw that on his back foot, and deliver that ball in the end zone where only his receiver, number 83, can get it. And he had pressure in his face. That is great poise there, and great ball.
We'll see if we can get a name for the mystery number 83 that got that score for the NFL Academy. Did such a great job making himself available in the end zone. All eyes on C-League really in the flat, wasn't it? And you can escape then if you're that tall receiver and just make yourself, just wave your arms around and let your quarterback know you're free.
Definitely, as an offensive coordinator, you got to have that in the back of your mind, that every eye in that defense is on number 0, on Eustace. So you got to give chances to other people on the offense to give them a chance to make a play. And I feel like they did that there and were able to ultimately get a touchdown, and that's what they needed.
51 points on the board from these two offenses with 5:42 left to go in Q3. Edgewater still with the leads, but the NFL Academy getting more and more confident in that passing game every snap that passes. Deneen will kick it away, does kick it deep this time, and it's Fleming that will look to return it straight up the middle with some great speed, barrels into an NFL Academy, just running right in the heart there, still on his feet. They'll blow the whistles to stop his forward progress. Coming like a bat out of hell there.
Definitely, he was coming with some speed. I wonder what his Madden speed rating will be, because he was coming pretty fast.
Well, let me tell you that, son. We'll get you a stat on the speed of Sir Sergius Fleming. All right, what do you think his 40 time is?
Ooh, you got to say 4.6-ish?
4.51 for Fleming.
Fair enough. That is serious speed.
Serious speed. He rates an 89 in speed on the Madden ratings. This game sponsored by EA Sports Madden 25. Coming out tomorrow, I think. If you haven't bought your early edition of the game, you can get the general release tomorrow for Madden.
Definitely, and it's a great game to have if you're trying to introduce yourself to the game here. It's a great way to learn it.
First down and 10 for Edgewater with a 9-point lead. They'll just hand it off to Joshua Perry. Picks up 4. Yeah, second down.
Great hard running and becomes a more manageable second down. And I feel like that's what you want as an offensive coordinator. You can take a shot here if you would like and leave yourself a manageable third down to go ahead and try and move the chains.
Handoff, left-hand side. Some good running again on second down. The scorer of that academy touchdown, we've just been handed a note, thank you to our producer, is Vili Hapasalo, who made the score, so he gets on the board in his first season. Great job.
Definitely first game, first touchdown. Can't ask for more.
Edgewater dropping back, going deep down the middle, in and out of the hands of Tyson Carter, showing some of that 4.5 speed, but couldn't hang on.
Definitely, yeah. He ran a skinny post there over the top, burnt the DBs over the top, and just unfortunate not to come down with it. It came into his hands. It was great touch on that ball from Carter, and it was just unfortunately unable to connect.
Second and 10 for Edgewater. Into NFL Academy again. Floodlights on here at the University of Loughborough, the home of the NFL Academy UK. Handed it off this time left-hand side, picking his way. Picks up a good gain of 9 yards on second down, does Joshua Perry.
Definitely hard running there. Great way to move the sticks there and give yourself greater chance to move the chains.
3rd and 2, going quick. Left-hand side again. Perry will find the edge, gets batted to the ground. Nice hit there from Liam Kling, who's got the offer from Liberty. But first down nonetheless, chains move again. Here's that big bomb. Dear, it was a chance, wasn't there, to catch that one. He'll wish he would have that back, Tyson Carter will.
Definitely, that was a great throw. Great way to ultimately let your receiver go give a chance to make a play, and he was just unfortunate again just to not come down with it.
Pistol formation now for Sir Samish Fleming, who will hand it off. Sorry, it's Julian Prime, right-hand side. Two academy players have to muscle him to the ground. Brandon Bryant there on the tackle.
Great way to get him down there, because if he was beat there, he probably would have got into the end zone. So it was a great strong tackle to limit the consequences.
NFL Academy struggling to set the edge against this super speed of the Eagles. Again, they pull 2 massive hole, great blocks, walks in. Joshua Perry with another score. And you just saw that as soon as the snap was made, and you saw those 2 pulling linemen. It just looked like 6.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. That's a great play by Edgewater. They had 2 lead blockers coming down. It was 2-on-2. They got their guys blocked, and he pretty much got into the end zone unscathed. And that's just a great design play by the offense of Edgewater there, and was able to get into the end zone.
So the NFL Academy score on their possession, and the Eagles come right back, drive down the field, and Joshua Perry gets the touchdown. Extra point up. And good again. Since those early problems with the snap, the Eagles have really sorted out that kick, and it's been some really good consistent kicking since then from Kinlan Curvin. So the scores just to keep on coming, Sam.
Definitely, as we said before this game, we were going to say it's going to be a high scoring game, and they're definitely delivering here. Both teams are delivering strikes, and it's going to come down to who has the ball last. And I feel like it's going to be a great game to watch in this fourth quarter.
Spoke to Steve Hagan before the game, and he was telling me some of these kids come in, they've only been in camp 3 weeks, and they're then asked to play a team like Edgewater that have got all this experience and have been together for a long time, 2 seasons undefeated in the regular season. I mean, how do you get, as an athlete coming in, Sam, how do you get yourself acclimatized quickly?
You just have to be a sponge. You have to absorb everything the coaches are saying, because they've been in it firsthand and they know what they're doing, so they need to ultimately get them up to speed. And I feel like they train like 5 times a week and they have like film twice a day, because they need to absorb as much football as they can and just get comfortable and acclimatized to the climate of this hard-hitting, high-speed sport.
Well said. Kinlan will kick this one off and trying to track back to his right-hand side, finds some space, got the kicker to beat and beats him. Now down the right-hand sideline, it's a foot race. They will catch him at the 15. Great running from Jamil Saka, who's just got better and better on these kick returns.
Yeah, you can tell he's getting more comfortable as this game goes on. He's been able to hit the gaps in this run game, on this punt return, kick return game, and he's been able to also make them pay. Like, that's a big play there, highlight play, and has given the offense a great chance to score here.
That's a run a long way, runs all the way, catches the ball at the left-hand side, runs all the way back to the right-hand side and up the sideline to Seka. Here's the replay. You'll see the ball kicked to the right, and then Seka runs it all the way back, then finds the seam up the middle and then down the right and left-hand sideline, as you're looking at it. Beats the kicker.
Yeah, it's a great play there. He was able to see the blocks from his teammates and able to trust them to get them blocked and ultimately just make a big play, which could be pivotal in this game.
Academy showing some speed. Seelig up the middle. He'll pick up a gain of 2. .242 left in Q3. Academy chasing a deficit, and that deficit keeps moving, but they keep driving down the field and finding a way to get in scoring range. Touchdown Academy! Great play. Zabo throws it right over the middle. Luca Wolf, the big Austrian, in his first game for the NFL Academy, puts 6 on the board.
That was definitely what a play. Well, Mikey there at quarterback was able to see the cover two look that they was given 2 high safeties, and he saw the seam from the slot from Luca, and he was able to bend it in, find the gap in between the 2 safeties, and he was able to deliver a strike, and he was able to walk into the end zone there. That's a great play, great way to read the defense, and great way to stay poised in the pocket, being able to deliver a strike.
Mikey Zabo, the Austrian, throws to his colleague, the Austrian Luca Wolf. Both of them been with the Academy just a matter of weeks. Zabo will go for 2. He finds Seelig, who's in for 2. Seelig catches the ball, twists his body around and draws a little bit closer. The NFL Academy, they've just got no quit in them, Sam.
Definitely, they're going to fight till the very end, and I feel like, as I say, it's going to come down to the wire here, and I feel like whoever's going to have the ball last is going to ultimately make the pivotal blow, and I feel like it's going to be a great game to watch. We've still got a lot of football left, and it's going to be interesting to see how this outcome's going to happen.
So score here with 2:26 left in Q3. It's been a fireworks of offense, Sam. 37 to Edgewater, NFL Academy with 29. Both these offenses seem to be clicking now.
Definitely, they're in full steam now. And if I was at Academy offense, I'd be saying to the defense, like, get us to stop and get us the ball back, and we can go get this. And that's what they're going to try to do. And if they get this ball back, it could be a very, very, very good game to watch.
The academy will kick it up again. Plenty of practice on the kickoffs for these kickers.
Definitely. I feel like no rep is missed here. They're getting the most out of this game.
Raphael Blackstead will kick this one for the academy. It'll be taken at the 20. And now trying to find something up the left-hand side, now backtracking. They catch him at the 26. Return from Grayson Gibson.
Yeah, he was trying to find a cutback lane there. Unfortunately, there was nothing there, and it was a good tackle to get him down.
Here's the academy touchdown by the two Austrians. It's play action, and then you watch the great route running of Luca Wolf, who's played the game less than a month, been over here with the NFL Academy, and manages to run a route like that.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell he's run it in practice multiple times, and it was great play by Eustace there as well to get the 2 point. That was a great catch out of his framework. He was able to come down with it and ultimately get it in.
Eagles take over. Going for that stretch play again with those pulling guards and tackles out in front. And it's Julian Prime with the pickup of 8 on first down. They've really got that play going, and it's a great drive starter for them.
Definitely, yeah. They're getting multiple yards, and they need to contain the edge for the academy to get the stop here.
The academy arrive a little sooner that time, but it will move the sticks by the looks of things. No, they're going to call it. Yeah, they're going to give the first down. Yep, thought it would, and it does. The sticks move again on those two running plays to that left-hand side. Play action. They go to Carter. Tyson Carter catches it in the flat. Fake the run that time and then get it to their premier receiver, Carter.
Yeah, it was a nice little hitch, and it was literally a nice little pitch and catch kind of thing. They're just trying to keep on moving this ball, trying to chew out the clock here.
Handoff up the middle, picking his way for close to the sticks, maybe a little short. They're going to bring up third down. 3.5 yards. Third and 1, handoff. Good contact from the NFL Academy. Now, did he get enough with forward progress? That was some much better defense from the Academy. You saw him just run into the wall. Joshua Perry trying to get the first down. It's going to be 4th down. They're at their own 48-yard line. They're going to keep the Edgewater offense out there. Handoff, left-hand side. Got it. Got the first down. Academy couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, it's a great way there. He was just stretching the play and was able to fall forward to get the first, and that's all they needed. So it's a good job by number 3 there to know the distance, and just be a smart football player and be able to get the first down.
They back themselves, don't they, these Eagles, especially on offense. That's now the second time they've been in their own half going for it on 4th down and just got the yards they need. Ball to the sideline, caught, dangerous. Academy managed to rally and get him down. Grayson Gibson with the reception. Down to the 12. Another beautiful pass from Carter Emmanuel. What are you seeing as a quarterback when you watch a quarterback like Emmanuel play? What do you see, Sam?
Definitely, yeah. You can see the poise in the pocket. He's smart with the football. He knows where the defense is, and he's able to deliver it into the space where they're not. And ultimately, he's a pitching it and catching it, and that's just smart football to gain yards and flip the field.
Just checking the ratings here of some of these players. 84 on the jump for that receiver as well. Grayson Gibson, rated 84 for his jumping ability, showed it there with the reception.
Definitely, yeah. He was able to get a ball which was outside the frame and was able to deliver a strike, catch a ball.
We're going to hit Q4. The score here is 37-29. We'll be back after this short break.
With physics-based tackling, every hit hits different.
Welcome back to Loughborough. The Edgewater Eagles and the NFL Academy in a ding-dong offensive battle. This game sponsored by EA Sports and Madden 25. Edgewater with the first play of Q4 will give it up the middle to Carter. Emmanuel will actually keep it himself for a pickup of a few.
Hard running there. He was able to just chew up a bit of yards and ultimately get closer to that end zone which they're trying to get to.
Second and 6. NFL Academy, they've got to have a chance. They have to slow this offense down. They've got to get some turnovers and get this offense stopped if they're going to have a chance to win this game. But it is a competitive game now. Carter lofts one over the head of Fleming.
Yeah, he saw the one-on-one coverage there and decided to take a shot on second down. It was this one-on-one. The receiver there ran a nice little end zone fade, heading to the back pylon. Carter was just unfortunate not to drop it in the bucket there and just slightly overthrow. But as a quarterback, that's where you want to miss. If you're going to miss, you're going to miss outside and not short, so the Academy don't get a pick.
Makes sense. It's great insight. So Fleming, the wide receiver number 0 there, is committed to Boston College. Just couldn't haul that one in. So it will bring up 3rd and 6. A chance for the NFL Academy to at least hold them to 3. As Brandon Paul goes in motion. Manuel will go to his trusted receiver again into the end zone. Touchdown. Tyson Carter scores his 2nd of the day.
That was a great design play there. The Carter saw that the Academy defense were just playing cover 0 man coverage there, and they were just ran a simple little double slant pattern from the backside. I was able to deliver a strike on time to the outside receiver, ultimately ended in a touchdown.
Tyson Carter showing he's not just about the pace, he does have that 4.45 speed, but just run a great route, as you said there, Sam, to get that one on the board. Kick is good again from Kinsey. It's like the defenses haven't shown up in this game, Sam. I don't know. As a defensive coordinator myself, I am up here kind of thinking, you know, so early on in a season like this, to see a shootout, it's a real treat if you're an offensive fan of football.
Definitely, yeah. And I feel like any fan of football, this is the game you want to see. Like a good defensive
Unless you
game.
like defense.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Game is a low-scoring game.
Number 40, Academy. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. The kick is good.
So Liam Killing gets called on that. So we mentioned him a number of times. Great player, and he's got that scholarship to Liberty. Here's the touchdown. Nice easy slant, wasn't it, in the end, Sam?
Yeah, definitely. The DB was playing off coverage, man, and he was just able to hit him on his stem, break out, and the ball was there, and it was too late to react, and it was a good touchdown.
As a quarterback, do you know you're going to go to that read before the ball's even snapped?
Yeah, definitely. Like, based on what play is called, you have you can see what defense coverage they're playing, and if you like the matchup compared to the coverage, then you're just going to go there straight away. And I feel like Carter definitely saw that. He knew he had a slant underneath, and the guy was playing 5 yards off. So he was definitely thinking, I definitely have this. And he was able to read it out and deliver a strike on time.
Edgewater pull back to a 15-point lead over the Academy, back to the 2-score cushion that they've pretty much enjoyed the whole game. Kinley Kervin will kick it off again. This time he does boot it deep and out of the back of the end zone. So this will come out to the 20. And again, we expect more NFL Academy fireworks. We've seen touchdowns from Okonadi, we've seen a touchdown from Luca Wolf. We've seen touchdowns from all over the place in terms of both old and new faces getting on the board.
Definitely, I feel like this system they have in now is definitely a great system to be a part of, and I feel like there's only going to be more and more touchdowns that come, and I feel like definitely keep an eye on anyone on this offense, and they have a good chance of scoring.
Mikey Zabo still out there at quarterback for the NFL Academy. Sends Justice Seelig in motion again. They go to Seelig in the flat. Seelig will find a bit of space, then makes more yards after the broken tackle, going to 12, moves the chains. Great job.
Yeah, it was a nice little setup screen there. He was able to read the blocks and get outside and get the first down. And if it keeps like this, they just need to keep moving the chains and gaining momentum.
Lofted ball down the right-hand sideline. Caught. Seelig breaks a tackle. 30, 20, 10. He will waltz into the end zone. Justice Seelig scores again.
Great touch there. Mikey saw he was uncovered, put a load of touch on the ball, and was able to deliver a perfect ball to Justice, and he was able to make a key play, and that's definitely kept them in it. And it's going to be a shootout, as we said, and this is definitely an interesting game, battle of the offenses, and a great way to keep it going.
Wow. 78 points of offense, 79 points even of offense on the board in this pre-season game for the Edgewater Eagles. Part of a series of games for the Academy as they go for two. Little underneath play and in for two. Luca Wolf scores on the shovel pass.
Yeah, that was a well-designed play there. He was able to bait the defenders into rolling out and then just pitch it underneath to 81 Luca, and he was able to break a tackle and get into the end zone, getting those 2 points, which are vital for the Academy at this stage of the game.
Luca Wolf with the two converts off the amazing running of Justice Seelig to bring the Academy back within 7 points now. So the Academy pull within a score.
Definitely, and this is what you need. This is a 7-point game. Anything can happen. One big play here from the defense, and this could be a shift in momentum.
It's always the way, isn't it? You need a big play from your defense to get the ball back for your offense to score. It's the one area that the NFL Academy haven't been able to get this high-powered offense off the field as yet.
Definitely, and I feel like if they get that going, they have a great chance here coming down to the wire.
Ball is drilled low, and that's why difficult to handle as the blocks go in. Will be picked up, looking for a hole down the right-hand side. We'll bring it out to the 35 where the Eagles will take over. Tyson Carter, the burner on the return.
Yeah, it was a good job by Tyson there. He was able to field a bobbled take, and he was able to get it up, get his eyes upfield, and able to run down the field and get some positive yards.
Flag on the field. You can see Brian Winter
Personal
there.
foul. Blocking below the waist. Number 11. First down.
Block below the waist from Jaden Smith. This is the touchdown from Seelig.
That's a great play. He was able to bait them with the receive a screen inside and was able to ultimately give a hitch and go, or a screen and go, and was able to make the defense pay there.
And the clever little shover past the Wolf for 2. The Academy right back in this game, but they have to get a stop. And getting the Eagles offense off the field has been a challenge, to say the least. They've put 44 points up on this tough NFL Academy defense. Again, great running and a good tackle coming in. They know they've got to play tougher, especially on that play. Raul Khalifa, the cornerback, comes in to drag, Julian Prime down. Sorry, Sam.
Raul's a great player. He plays like he's 250. He hits hard. He's a great outside linebacker for this Academy defense. And if he can start hitting like that, he can start shaking up some people in that Edgewater offense.
He's playing in a kind of inside linebacker position at the moment. They will run this up the middle. And Arthur tries to pull the ball out. Still rolling around. Think they're going to blow it dead. Sash Arthur was the linebacker that hit the running back. There he is, number 2, just getting helped up by his teammate. Tried to rip it out.
Mesh is a veteran on this team now. He knows the sport inside out, and he's played this position long enough to know the ball's never dead until the whistle blows, and he was able to strip that ball there and be able to give a chance for his teammates to go make a play. And that's what you got to do, and this is where it's going to come down to it.
Now you can see the ball being ripped out there by his left hand, but it was Julian Prime was down, but that's what the Academy defense need to do. Shotgun on 3rd down. They will go to the left-hand side, complete, and ducks under a tackle. Now spinning back inside and into the 47-yard line. Again, Tyson Carter on the key down when they need him.
You go to the guy you trust the most, and Carter's definitely putting on a show here. He's definitely being able to deliver strikes all over the field and moving the chains on key downs, and this is what you need as a high-powered offense.
They're finding ways to keep the NFL Academy defense on their heels. This Eagles offense been outstanding. Handoff, stumbles to the right, but now finds a seam up the sideline and bundled out of bounds at the 20. Powerful running again from Joshua Perry.
Yeah, they've got to be able to contain the edge there. That was a great run, outside zone, being able to stretch the field like they've been doing all day, and they're getting yards. It's working, so why go away from it? Like, that's what they're doing.
Let's watch a blocking on the right-hand side. They get a double team on the edge, and that opens the door for Perry. And then it's just a race to the sideline, bundled out of bounds at the 20. Again, the Eagles with great field position.
Yeah, definitely out of I formation. They're trying to stretch the field as much as possible, giving the running back the best chance to get outfield, and they're definitely concealing the end of our D-line and being able to find a crease upfield and ultimately getting big plays.
Matty Kruger, number 9, the defensive end that they're double teaming in order to release these running backs. That's what you've got to do against a great athlete like Matty Kruger, is get 2 guys on him.
Definitely, yeah. They know, they probably scouted him before this game, probably saw him as a key threat. And if you're getting 2 guys on you, you're someone big in this offense, because they're having to double team you to make plays.
44-37, 8:28 left on the clock here in Q4. The Edgewater Eagles are a points machine, and they just want more. Manuel keeps it himself up the middle, pick up of 5.
That's what you want on the first down, just to pick up some yardage, chew the clock a bit, and give yourself a good chance for second down to try getting the ascent zone.
This time he'll give it right hand side, down he goes. Joshua Perry goes straight to the turf. Looked like he slipped initially on the cut and then gets punished.
Yeah, definitely. You can see the rain starting to come down now. I don't know if the field's a bit slippy or anything, but you can definitely see there was a slip, and it's just unfortunate there. You hate to see a play get blown quickly because of a missed footing.
Might be a chance for the NFL Academy though. After the slip, it's going to be 3rd and 6. There is that big offensive lineman again, Jaden Wilkerson, who's going to the University of Miami, the big tackle, number 73. You can see there the end man on the line of scrimmage. And they've been running behind him. This time he will pass protect, blocks Matty Kruger, and they get this play to their receiver, Safir Miller. First catch, first down.
Good job, good job, good job.
Yeah, Carter did great to read the coverage there. He had a sail concept right side. He had a 10-yard out, which he hit the receiver on and had a fade, washing out the defensive back on that side, and was able to clear space for him.
Ineligible receiver
Yeah, it's great.
downfield.
Make play.
Number 0. He was covered up, and therefore on the line of scrimmage, an ineligible receiver. 5-yard penalty, previous spot. Third down.
Josiah Samage Fleming is called number 0 on being an illegal receiver downfield, and that's a big break for the NFL Academy because it'll march the Edgewater back and they'll have to redo third down.
Definitely, this could be pivotal in this game, and it could ultimately decide this game.
Well, hang on. Just check that yard marker. Yes, it is. 3rd and 10 coming up for Edgewater. Can the NFL Academy get him off the field? Carter Emmanuel surveys, turns to his coach to get the signal in. Critical third down in this game with 6:12 to go. Emmanuel looks to his left-hand side, over the middle, caught! Still on his feet and driving, they're just trying to hold on to him. Sir Samaj Fleming with the catch. First down, sticks move again. Doesn't seem to matter what situation they put him in, Sam, they find a way.
Yeah, Carter did a great job there of reading the defense, seeing what was open, and just taking what was given, and he did a good job there.
Run up the middle, touchdown again after the big play. Through the air, Joshua Perry just runs through the heart of the NFL Academy defense and puts yet more points on the board, and they've just gone over 50 points for the game, Edgewater.
Well-designed run play there. They were able to move that defensive line and was able to get in the end zone.
Perry with a 3-yard run up the middle to take the points tally for Edgewater, 50. Kick is up. Kick is good. 51 to Edgewater, 37 to the NFL Academy. Again, they extend their lead to 2 scores. There's the run in from Joshua Perry. It's those third downs that are the real killers, aren't they, Sam? Even when they've had them in 3rd and long, they've been able to convert.
Definitely. I feel like they're just going play by play. They're not worrying about the downs. They're just trying to execute their plays to the highest potential, and they seem to be doing it so far. And it's just been great calling from the Edgewater offense and defense to be able to put up plays with the ability to make and high percentage chances of moving the chains.
Back come the NFL Academy onto the field. Some big games coming up for the NFL Academy. We've got a big game in the USA next week. And they're looking forward to getting out to Oregon and facing the Massillon Tigers for the Nike Kickoff Classic. That's just a week away for them. Got this one to finish here first. Short kick out of bounds, that will draw a flag, and the Academy will have a chance to either ask the Edgewater Eagles to re-kick or just take the ball at the 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds, Edgewater. NFL Academy have elected a 5-yard penalty and to be retaken.
So they're going to ask him to re-kick from 5 yards further back. Interesting decision there, Sam. Do you think they got something lined up on the kick return?
I feel like the academy coaches just back their returns team to field this kick and gain more yardage. I feel like with 13 being a star key player, he's been able to put on a show so far in this kick return, and we can see what he does here.
8 here Thursday evening under the lights at the NFL Academy UK's home ground here at the University of Loughborough. Ball is up on the re-kick, will be taken at the 20 now, trying to find a gap back to the right hand side, and this time there's nothing there for Jamil Seka. He's had some great kick returns. Steve Hagan goes over to say well done. You don't always get them, but he still manages to bring the ball out to the 27-yard line, which is where NFL Academy will take over. They've scored on the last of the 2 possessions, and their offense is firing at the same pace that Edgewater's is firing. Unfortunately, they're the ones 2 scores down. This one will be thrown out of bounds. Nowhere to go for Zabo.
That's a smart play there by Mikey. He was able to see there was nothing to gain by running out of bounds there and just move the ball back to its original spot instead of taking negative yardage.
Second and 10 after the incomplete pass. Justice Seelig, orbit motion, but they'll throw it over the middle to Tietz, who tries to break a tackle. He'll have the first down. Dragged down by Jatorian Mack, the defensive back.
Well-designed play there. The defense got fooled by Eustace coming on the orbit motion. All eyes were on number 0 there, and they were able to fool them and put a screen in behind.
First down, and that'll go for 2 yards. NFL Academy going at pace, 6 minutes on the clock.
Definitely, if you're going at this pace, this tempo, they're going to catch them off guard at some point, and it's just going to see what happens.
2 scores down. Zabo takes a snap on 2nd and 8, hands this one to Seelig up the middle. Seelig trying to find a gap to the right-hand side and does. First down, moves the chains again. Seelig put this offense on his back. Now people getting fired up on the sidelines.
Yeah, you can see the passion there. The passion's really coming through. Everyone knows what's at stake for this game, and I feel like the pressure's coming down to the wire.
Chains move again, right at the 50-yard line now, the NFL Academy. Sabo playing well, seeing the field well. Seelig, exceptional today. Sabo looks to his right, drills it, caught. Trying to fight for more. Wolf needs to go down, and he does. Takes a licking. More afters. Coach Steve Hagan wants a late hit or a high hit. It was Jatorian Mack that delivered it.
Definitely, this Edgewater defense has got to be careful. They're tiptoeing on the line here, and it could cost them costly flags, and it could move the ball further and further down the field.
William Marzol, 15, and Jatorian Mack on the hit. Zabo goes over the middle, caught, and he hangs on. Great catch. That is Matthew Akanadi again. Moose with a big play across the middle.
Yeah, he's getting hot. You can see his hands starting to come in. He wants the ball, and he's definitely feeding. He's getting fed now.
Timeout Academy, 4:48 left here. Score is 51 to Edgewater, 37 to the NFL Academy. NFL Academy driving, and driving well. Zabo just seems to have his eye in now.
Definitely, yeah. He's definitely got acclimatized to this game, and he's definitely putting the ball in the position it needs to be in. And I feel like it's been great so far. He hasn't made a bad play yet. He's just given the chances for his receivers to go up and make a play, and he's given the chances for this offense to try claw this comeback.
He's using all of his receivers, including Wolf on that play. They used to play basketball. back in Austria, so he's converted. He's obviously got great ball handling ability and playing basketball. You do, number 81 there, you can see him on the field.
Definitely. I wonder what his jump rating is in Madden.
We'll have to check that out, Sam. Good point. Zabo with empty set, with a fresh set of downs at the 25. Seelig in motion. Zabo will keep it and get picked up and dumped. The Eagles want a turnover, and it is a turnover. Big hit going in from the Eagles defense. And the recovery made by Xavier Denmark, the linebacker.
That was really unfortunate by Mikey there. He kind of jumped into the tackle and the receiver was able to pop it out while he was mid-air, and then unfortunately the ball just slipped and was able to get out. He's got to do a better job of securing that ball next time.
Big defenses make big plays. You can't take it away from this Edgewater Eagles team. They come up big late in the fourth.
The flag is for an illegal foul on Academy. How that will be declined, and result of the play is a turn.
So Brian confirms the call that it is a turnover, and the Eagles get the big break when they need it, Sam.
Definitely, yeah. That could be a costly mistake from this academy offense, and let's see what happens with this 4 minutes left of this quarter.
If you're joining us, this is the first time you've seen an NFL Academy game. The NFL Academy opened in September 2019 as a major initiative by the NFL and offers life-changing opportunities for young people around the world. We'll talk a little bit more about the NFL Academy after this down from the Eagles. 1st and 10. Handoff right-hand side, tripped, but picks up 8. More running from Julian Prime. The Eagles are going to slow the pace of the game down and huddle up, run this clock. 4-minute offense in effect now, Sam. What are you told as a quarterback when you come in 4 minutes to go? You know, what are they saying to you if you've got the lead?
Ultimately, just take care of the football. Like this, the football is priority right now, and you've got to be able to make sure that you're just going to make the plays needed. No special plays are needed here. Just ultimately just execute at a high level and move the chains.
Handoff, right-hand side, exactly what they do, Sam. That one's gone to Julian Prime. Been good on the ground today. Got a touchdown. Got the first touchdown for these Eagles, did Prime, and he continues to add to his numbers.
Definitely. I feel like with this rain coming down now, there's going to be a lot of run plays just to try to slow down the clock and move the ball at a slow pace. They don't want to score too quickly here because it'll give them time for the academy to come back. So we'll see what they do.
So if you're watching this game, you know, and we've seen people convert from basketball, from soccer, from all across Europe. You know, what would you advise someone who's out there and watches this and says, "I'd love to have a go at that. How do I try out for the academy?"
Honestly, if you're an athlete, you're an athlete, and I feel like the academy does a great job of taking athletes from different walks of life and making them into football players. And that's the beauty about American football. I feel like you can be any sort of athlete and you can have a role to play in this offense, defense, special teams, just to be a part of the team.
Sam, you experienced it fully for those, how many seasons were you there? 3 seasons with the NFL Academy?
Yeah, I was there with 3 seasons. I had teammates who were coming from swimming, who were coming from basketball. I had teammates from everywhere.
You did a great job. Really enjoyed watching you during your tenure with the NFL Academy and seeing your growth as this one comes off the right-hand side. 4-yard pickup for Julian Prime, who continues to rack up the numbers. 3:27, clock continues to tick, and it looks like the Eagles barring a miracle here from the academy. And we know miracles can happen in American football. You can score games really quick, but looking like they're going to be losing this one here today.
Definitely, yeah. I feel like if you're this defense now, you're just trying to rip out this ball and try to cause a fumble, but it's going to be hard to do with this running because they've been doing some strong running so far, so we'll see what happens.
Eagles taking their time, will hand it off again. Left-hand side, good defense from the academy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 arrive. to bring down Joshua Perry.
That was a nice play there by the whole Academy defensive line unit, able to take him down and put pressure on this third down now. This could be a key third down.
The NFL Academy on the 22nd of August, just Thursday week. I mean, just 7 days from today, they're going to be in Oregon playing in the 3rd annual Football Kickoff Classic in partnership with Nike. I'll tell you a little bit more about that game after this down. Handoff, good play by the Academy, dumped in the backfield. It's Raul Khalifa coming in, the cornerback. You mentioned him a number of times. He's sort of playing inside linebacker, knifes in to take his man down.
Definitely, that was a far, strong hit and play by Raul there. You can tell he's definitely been around the game for a long time. As mentioned before, he's last year won the MVP of the Maple League. And for those who don't know, that's the Finnish league in yeah, that's the adult Finnish league, and he was playing at that at 16 years old and was able to get MVP of the whole.
We're at 2 minutes. Let's come back after this quick break.
With physics-based tackling, every hit hits different.
Welcome back to the live action. Edgewater finally forced to punt, and the NFL Academy will take over. Inside 2 minutes now, 1:53. And the NFL Academy a chance here to maybe get a consolation touchdown. They're going to move as quickly as they can, Sam. Coming into this situation where you're 2 scores down, 1:58 on the clock. You know, what's the mindset?
Definitely, I feel like you've got to have plays which are going to get you out of bounds. I feel like you can have outward breaking routes or deep shots down the field. Depends on what you want to do.
Dropping back quick over the middle and complete. Dominic Tietz with the catch. Jatorian Mack goes down on the tackle as Tietz backs into him. First down Academy. Rain coming down hard now. You can see it on the screen. Trying to get the snap off. Clock continues to run. 1:36. Play action over the middle again. Complete. Going to break a tackle and in. Akinade for yet another touchdown. Well, just slips his way through, spin moving in.
Yeah, that's a great play there. He was able to ride that play action and deliver a strike to Moose on the post. He was able to fit it in between the 2 defenders there on the back shoulder. I was able to have a really nice ball and ultimately led to a touchdown. And that's what you want, to give the Academy a chance here to ultimately try to get a last-minute comeback. So we've got to look for the onside kick now.
There's me saying the game's effectively over. What do I know? NFL Academy with a quick hit and score to Akinade. They get the stop from the Eagles finally. The Eagles kind of went to their 4-minute offense, kept it on the ground, and the Academy actually got a stop. Now, with 1:29 on the clock in the stadium here, we have a ball game again. Zabo's going to try and get 2 on the board. Zabo drops, drills it, caught. Akinade converts, gets the touchdown and the 2 points. 8 points to Moose.
That's a great play by Moose there. They were able to design, that was a design play just to get Moose open in the end zone. Little angle right from him, just the ability to get open, get down. And it was great throw by Mikey there to sit him down and make sure the hit wasn't too bad.
All right, so get this. The NFL Academy drawn now within 6 points. They can win now with a touchdown and an extra point.
Definitely watch out for the onside kick here, because you never know what can happen in this game. It's never over till the last minute is gone.
Well, if it was going to happen, it would happen here under the Loughborough lights. We've got the rain falling. The ball's going to be difficult to handle. It's going to skit all over the place. You know, that's what onside kicks are designed to do, right? Just create as much chaos as possible and allow your runners to get onto the ball.
Definitely, and I feel like anything can happen, and especially with this ball being wet, this can bobble, it can do anything it wants, and then we can see who's going to ultimately get the ball.
So the kick is going to come from Raphael Blackstead. Looks like he's going to kick it to the left, and he does. It pitches up. Looks like the Eagles are able to wrap it up and just secure the football. Who else but Fleming, who's had a great game right there. They lined the wide receivers up with good hands.
Yeah, no doubt about that. That was definitely, it was a good kick. It almost had a chance to kick over Raul there and definitely make a play. But unfortunately, it was great hands there and the ability to make a play.
.128 on the clock. Edgewater Eagles are just going to want to run the clock. Think they'll take a knee, Sam, or try and keep it on the ground?
I'm not too sure. I know the academy have a couple of timeouts, so I don't think they have enough time yet to call timeouts. One more first down and they probably could, so we'll see what happens.
Wow, 6-point game coming down all the way to the wire, but the Eagles have the ball. And they will take a knee, so it looks like the academy not going to have a chance to put any more points on the board. 96 points in this game, Sam. I mean, if I'd have asked you how many points were going to be scored coming in, would you have said, oh yeah, about 96, Carl?
I knew it was going to be a close game no matter what the outcome, but to see both offenses firing at this early stage in their seasons, it's definitely great to see, and I feel like it's great for the fans to watch as well.
Incredible play from both these teams. They will go on to, we were talking, weren't we, about the Nike Kickoff Classic, which is the game next week for the academies. We just watched the Eagles take a knee and run out this clock. So the next time you'll see the academy play will be at the Nike World Headquarters in Beaverton, Oregon. And that event will feature 2 high school football games, a girls flag football game and a boys tackle football game. And this year's boys game is the Massillon High School from Ohio against the NFL Academy. Our very own NFL Academy will be going over there to compete in that great event. Be the first time the NFL Academy actually played a game on American soil, Sam. Surprising that, but that is the case.
Definitely, yeah. You can see how the game's moving forward. You can see how the academy is definitely getting better, but ultimately it was a great game today, and it was great to watch.
So we come to the final score in what was a shootout between 2 great teams, 2 great offenses. The Edgewater Eagles come all the way from Florida and get the win in what eventually was a bit of a nail-biter. And 96 points of offense. Edgewater Eagles score 51. The NFL Academy score 45. Your thoughts on the game, Sam? I mean, lots to think about, lots to reflect on in terms of the play of Justice Seelig and Akanadi and a range of others on the NFL Academy. But overall, what was your impression?
Yeah, definitely. I thought both offenses were firing on all cylinders. They had great chances to make great plays, and I feel like it ultimately came down to the wire. And I feel like it was just unfortunate that Mikey fumbled the ball there, because that could have been the deciding touchdown, which could have ultimately decided this game. But it was away from the Edgewater defense to make a play and to decide the fate of this game ultimately.
Felt like it was the beginning of the game where the Eagles just pulled away that 2-score cushion. They never really gave that up, did they? And the NFL Academy defense struggled to get the stop that they needed.
Definitely, yeah. And I feel like if they were able to get that stop on defense, then it would have been a much it could have been a closer game. It could have tilted the ways. So unfortunately, I don't know, it was unfortunate ending, and I feel like it was just great plays from both teams.
Certainly both these teams will walk away with a great deal of respect for each other. Certainly Edgewater Eagles coming over, raising over £230,000 to come over to the UK and play in Loughborough, and total respect to them. I mean, we heard that they were going for a division title. They look like it, right? They look like they could not only compete but be the champs this year.
Definitely, yeah. They look like a strong, well-oiled team who's definitely up for a state championship. Like, if they keep playing like this, I don't see why they wouldn't, because the academy is a tough matchup, and the way they put 51 points up is a great testament to what they're doing over there in Edgewater. And I feel like it's definitely going to see what the future holds for them, because it could be high.
It was great to see Carter Emmanuel, their starting quarterback, some of their other stars, Fleming and Tyson. Let's look at some highlights of that of the game. Here's the scoring early on from Julian Prime. Right back, and this was the opening one. He got another one later on in the game, but that was the opening one for the Edgewater Eagles. Then we had a couple of issues with the snap, but this one actually went fine for the Edgewater Eagles, because they were able to get it in and scored the 2 points and put up 8-0 early on. And that was on their opening drive. So came out ready to go, did the Eagles. NFL Academy answered right back through the running of the German Justice Seelig, who gave us so many highlights today. I mean, just incredible, wasn't he? The whole game.
Definitely, yeah. He was a pivotal part in this game. He was the #1 guy on offense to go to. Him and Moose have a deadly combination between them. And Mikey was just able to be a great delivery guy and make the plays at the right time at the right place.
Joshua Perry paid Justice Seelig's touchdown right back by driving down the sideline himself. And then Carter Emmanuel showed why he has Div 1 offers, because he throws an absolutely beautiful pass to Tyson Carter to get them out of trouble when they needed to. And every time they asked Carter Emmanuel to convert on third down, he did it. And he eventually took one in for himself. You can see the touchdown that he got with his feet.
Definitely, yeah. You can see that the pressure didn't phase him one bit, and he was able to hand it like a true professional and deliver the balls, and ultimately become a great playmaker for them.
They did pull out to that 27-7 lead with Luke Anderton scoring that touchdown, and that was the cushion that despite this amazing play from Justice Seelig, who just kept running and no one could get him down until right at the 2-yard line. But that cushion that they got on that touchdown, the Eagles never really gave up, despite this great play from Zabo, who really began to get his eye in that second half and throw some great touchdowns.
Definitely, I feel like as Zabo comes along in this season, he's just going to get more and more comfortable, and especially with his offense, he's only been in it for 2 weeks, and to be able to be this comfortable is really impressive. He was able to stay poised in the pocket, deliver the plays, no mental errors, and I feel like he was definitely a great asset for this offense.
Luca Wolf, the ex-basketball player, scored for the NFL Academy. Seelig got the 2, but then it was Tyson Carter that scored again for Edgewater, as the scoring in that second half just went back and forth between these two offenses.
Definitely, yeah, and I feel like both teams were able to get that big play in all the time, and I feel like it was just great to watch. You're just able to see highlight play after highlight play, and this is what you love about American football. Like, anything can happen at any point, and the fact they brought it back to a one-score game is real cool, and it was just great to see. It was just great to watch. I feel like the fans all enjoyed it, and it was just great to watch.
Seelig got the final touchdown for the NFL Academy, and Perry with the 3-yard run, and then it was Okanadi with another touchdown to draw the NFL Academy even closer, within 6 points. But unfortunately, time just ran out. I just feel like if we'd have just kept running the clock, the NFL Academy would have eventually caught up, but they just ran out of time.
Yeah, time wasn't on our side today, but it was just a great game to watch, and I feel like it could have gone either way, and unfortunately it just didn't go our way this time.
All right, well, it's been great to talk to you up in the booth. We're going to hand down to Phoebe Schechter on the field. Over to you, Phoebe.
Coach Hagan, I mean, look, that was an incredible battle between two amazing teams. What are your takeaways so far from that game?
Wow, you know what, we did some, scoreboards don't lie, right? So we did some really good things, and we did some not so really good things. So we'll go back and fix it, and hopefully we can produce as many points next week and take some of those other points off the side that doesn't look good. So we'll fix it.
Absolutely. I mean, look, that's a top 50 team in the U.S. That's a huge deal to be going against. And I think the best thing for us was to see the adjustments throughout, the way that your defense played, special teams coming up big, and offensively, even in the rain, you guys managed to just get points on the board time and time again. I mean, what were some of the things that you said to your young players just then?
Just calm down. Just calm down. And then your eyes will widen and you'll see more. You'll see more defense, and if you're on defense, you'll see more offense. So just calm down. When it gets crazy, get calmer. And they did, and they started to play the way we play, and it turned out kind of fun.
I would say so. I mean, I think you had everybody engaged in that game. And last thing for me, what's next? I mean, this weather's not great, but what is next for you and the team?
Well, we fly to America on Tuesday, so we're excited about that. We're going to play in the Nike Kickoff Classic in Oregon, in Beaverton, at Nike headquarters. So all that's super fun, but we got a job to do. We know who we're playing. They're another really, really good football team, which is super exciting for us because we want to play the best. To be the best, you got to beat the best, and that's where we're at. And we played well part of the time tonight, not all of the time. So if we can get more consistent, it'll just be more fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, great film that you put out there. Great for the kids, for some of the young players getting their first opportunity. So best of luck at Beaverton. I mean, we are going to be rooting for you. Thank you so much, Coach.
Appreciate it. We don't need luck. We need luck and a lot of good plays.
Well, wish you good plays across the board.
I'm going to jump out in this rain.
Yeah, go run, Coach.
With physics-based tackling, every hit hits different.
I am here with Justice Seelick. I mean, what an unbelievable game you had. How are you feeling right now?
Very emotional, obviously. Very emotional. It hurts. It hurts. Our team, we came together. I mean, this is a brand new team. We had about 35, 40 new guys. It was quite a big change. We had a lot of injuries, you know. And for this team to step up this way, I mean, we've only been playing together for 2.5, 3 weeks now. And the way we grew together, you know, we had a rough start. In my opinion, if we would have started playing how we did at the end from the beginning on, it could have been a whole different game. It's the first game of our season. This is our preseason game, more or less. We got a game coming up next week, so that's just what we're looking forward to right now, honestly. But I'm just saying, if we would have been more played in, more, you know, come together earlier, this game could have looked very different, very different.
Yeah, I mean, but look, you said it there. It's the first game of the season. You've been together 3 weeks. And truthfully, you were the heartbeat of that team across the board. Watching you play out there, your ability in contact, the balance, but the life and juice that you gave your team. I mean, I think you should be so proud of yourself. How do you feel for some of your young teammates as well, who this is their first game?
Yes. one of my closest friends from Austria, he just came here, he played basketball. This was first. We always said it's like losing your virginity, honestly. But honestly, it's I'm not proud of myself. I'm proud of this team. We came together. We played in a fashion that nobody would have expected. Honestly, I mean, Edgewater's been here for a week now. They're nice guys, but at the same time, they've been saying a lot of stuff that we're not ready. We're Europeans. We don't know how to play ball, and I think we proved them wrong. Like I said, we showed them at the end, and we had a good game. Like at the end, we met with all the other players, and I just told them, good game. It was just fun to play football. It was just fun to play football. The end hurts, but there always has to be a winner and a loser. But in the end, I'm proud of this team, no matter the outcome, because we didn't give up. We gave everything. We came together as a team. Emotions are high right now, but the only thing we can do right now is focus on the future. Game next week in Oregon, going to play against one of the top teams in America already. And I was, like I said, after the game, a bunch of guys were emotional, crying, and I just came up to them and said, boys, we put on one heck of a game. Really, we've been playing for 3 weeks. They're one of the top teams in the nation, top 50, top 60, I don't care. This is one of the top teams in the nation, and we put up a really, really good game. I'm just proud of our team, and I'm really happy to see where this team is going to go, honestly.
Honestly, you hit the nail on the head there, because you have shown that Europeans from around the world you can play football and that you are seriously making a name for yourself out here. And just thank you so much. We are so proud of you, and just keep balling out. Best of luck next week out in Beaverton. That's a huge next challenge, but
yes, it is.
enjoy yourself.
Thank you. We will. Playing football is always fun. Playing football is always fun.
Absolutely.
All
Great
right.
job. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
a lot.
you.
All right, have a good flight back.
You too. Come on in, the Reynolds family. Would you like, you can hold the umbrella. Well, you hold the umbrella because you're doing a great job up there.
How close do I need to get? Are we? Oh, there we go.
Nobody does. Well, I am here with the Reynolds men, Neil Reynolds, George Reynolds. First off, Coach, let's talk to you. George, coaching tight ends out there. How proud are you of your tight ends that were working so hard today?
They've had like a great day, a great game, and I think just honestly it shows the work they've put in throughout the first 4 weeks. We have Luca, who's never played a game of football in his life, Billy, who's been playing D-end in Finland, Dom was here last year in Devon, moving from five-man football, flag football. They put the work in every day. They're good leaders, they're good teammates, they've made each other better every day. And I said to them, like when they came out here, they were competing, everyone wanted to play, and in the end, whenever they went on, they were hungry for it, and they went in, made plays, they were physical, they did what it took, and you could see the result that came out of it was we had 3 touchdowns from the tight ends and several great blocks. So
Absolutely, you should be very proud. And talking about pride, Neil, I mean, what is it like for you to obviously not just see George's growth, but to come out here and really see the coach that he's become?
I'm really here just to hold the umbrella over George and you. Now I found my role in life.
We knew you had a role next.
I'm very proud of him, and I see the work he puts in, the hours that the guys put in, and like George said, when they're in training camp, how much these kids put in for days like this. They've scored 45 points against one of the best high schools in America. It's incredible. And it goes from the kids to the coaches. George will message me at home at 9:30 and say he's going to bed. That never happens. He's obviously wearing himself out as well as wearing them out. But I loved watching George play, and I love watching him coach. He's still around the game. It's brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. And George, just last thing, I know next week the team goes to Beaverton. I mean, this is the next big challenge. What are some of the things that you're looking forward to with this huge adventure, really?
I think it's the same things. It's like watching the guys compete, watching them go out. Being international, I knew it when I was a player, and I know it now as I'm a coach. These guys don't get a lot of opportunities. So when they get them, they want to seize them. And it's just another chance for just the whole team to go out there and really show people what we could do. Like today, no one really thought we could compete, and now we did. And it really puts our players on the maps. It gives them opportunities.
Hugely. Well, look, I want to thank both of you so much for today. Congratulations, Coach, on an incredible day. And Neil, thank you for holding this up. You did a great job.
Would you like me to get your towel?
Thank you guys so much. Great job. The Reynolds men, brilliant. You know what? That's right. Now you can run away. Off you go. Oh, protect the man. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Look, what an incredible day. What a game this has been with the NFL Academy truly putting football on the map in Europe. There is so much to come for these young men. They've got their film out there now, so we're just wishing the best to the Academy and just keep balling out. Good luck next week in Oregon, and appreciate you. Everyone at home, enjoy your evening.
Well, with that said and done, I'm going to be committing to...
I'm announcing that I officially commit to...
Officially commit to. I would like to say that I'm committing to.
Can't wait to announce to the world where I'll be going to.
Temple University.
State University.
Northwestern University. University of Tennessee.
You come to the NFL Academy for a reason.
This is the UK-based player development program for student athletes. It's like football Hogwarts. It's incredible.
You want to be here to play the best, become the best, and realize your future. There's only one NFL Academy in the world, and you want to be in the best position to go play college ball in the U.S. This is the place. Students have been here and done it, and are living that dream. Our academy is built on the strength of the NFL Shield. Every star on that shield represents excellence, integrity, preparation, and yes, performance at the highest level. When you wear the shield, you're standing on the shoulders of the men and women who have made this game great. Coach Hagan, he represents that. He's been at the best. Cleveland Browns, the New York Jets, Notre Dame, and the University of North Carolina. He is here to win.
We need to see who's smart, who's fast, who can do this fundamentally well, who will do whatever it takes to win and leave no doubt. And when we find those players, we'll have success.
This is the place where you can represent your family, your town, your country at the highest level. It ain't easy, and it's not for everyone. But if you're willing to commit, we will turn you into a winner.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody.
Ain't nobody got it better than us.
We hunt. Let's go!